Right. That is tweeted out. Hopefully nothing is too wild. Right. And that is that. Awesome. Have any of them joined the lobby?
Lucas and Carl are in.
And yet Andy isn't.
Oh, now Andy is. And Sly.
They're all in? Okay. ERCS Failures is here. Of course Failures is here. Very proud to be presenting this with my good friend Vodable right here. Say hello.
Hi guys, hope you
I said say hello, not hey guys.
Oh, hello, I'm sorry.
Correct. Okay, much better. Now you can
Okay, there we
continue.
go. I said hello. We're all set.
Okay. So here we have the titanic matchup at the group stage that is between Team #RockSolid and Norwegians in Pyjamas. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go into Spectate and I'm going to tell them to go. Smile. And then they're going to join the teams. We are doing a 2v2 format because we all know Universal Open was the most entertaining format of them all. And with that, hopefully, we can get into it.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. For people that aren't familiar with the format, best of one Robin leading up into a single limb bracket, so it's going to be pretty solid.
This was already close. We will pray in chat with many blessed RNGs that Discord will not lag out on us. Otherwise, we'll have to end up changing servers, which I don't even think I have like power to do. When you what the Carl nearly putting that one in. So we'll just pray because praying is the most powerful. And I will look back towards the Discord as we continue for more information, so I can introduce you more to these players.
Are quite familiar with a lot of these guys, unless they've been a regular in the esports chat of the Rocket League channel. That's why this is called the ERCS. It's the esports Rocket League Championship Series, I'm guessing.
I believe you got that correct, yes. Although we could have adapted this to the esports Universal Open Championship Series regular, because it's not really 3v3 as it originally was. But you know, two's just as hotly contested.
And it is the most played playlist, even though
for good reason,
not as competitive as threes, though.
Exactly. Oh. It's just slightly close. Okay, so we were given notes so that we can, in depth, I said that in quotations, give you a background on every player playing on the pitch. Of course, here is Lucas with a K, a bit of a unique spelling. Surprised that he's actually come out of his Liquipedia editing bunker to actually play this tournament, but we are blessed with his presence. He is Champ 3 from EU, came 4th place in last season of ERCS, beating Carl in Winners Round 1. Apparently, Finn had to tell me that he lost to Finn in Winners Round 2, but we don't care if you're listening to this, Finn. And then lost to Carl in Losers Round 2. Very interesting. You can see the scoreboard so far. Carl, of course, his teammate now, who we do have notes on. Carl is US West, that is why he does have 100 ping, but we're playing on US East, so it's quite even. This is
Ooh.
very, very nice. From the man himself, Sly. Talk us through that goal.
It's a pretty solid one, hit it off the wall, got past the defenders, and then just with a simple follow-through right underneath the defender. Couldn't really get there in time because he's out of position.
Exactly. I mean, speaking of Sly, the notes next to his name is Champ2. Brexit is a massive meme, lol. Should be writing articles right now, but he's doing ERCS instead because he's so proud of this community in all caps. So big shout outs to Sly. He finished last in Season 1 though, so he's clearly had to make some improvements.
Yeah, he was scrimming up before this one, and then Lucas, not the greatest of touches. Carl was in position for that one, just got outplayed by Sly.
It was a very, very impressive. It says that he also lost to Fluctuant in Winners Round 2 and lost to Carl's in Winners Round 1, but they are clearly winning 2-0 before half-time in this best of one. It is the group stage, but every game matters and every goal matters, as after tiebreaker, the tiebreaker is obviously head-to-head if it's just two teams, but it will go to goal difference if it is past that point. I don't know if I finished the notes on Carl, but it gives us some...
oh no!
Is this a hat-trick? It is!
That's a yikes for me, dog. He could have gotten the save there, but Sly just too quick to the punch and then just bounces it off
Oh, look
the
at that double
crossbar
touch.
and back into the net. I mean, it was a solid double touch, but it was in his own net.
Exactly, that's what I like. Carl, I did miss a point that it says the only participating ERCS champion, but it's not going so well for him right now. It says one after coming from the losers bracket after a game 14 grand finals. I don't know if that's serious. I think I might be being trolled at that point.
Yeah, it's probably because it was bracket reset and they had a best of 7.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's pretty insane then.
Yeah, that's a lot of games.
That's quite a lot of games. And then obviously the reason for their name, Andy being Norwegian. So rank-wise, the way they add up, you've got a Champ 3 and a Champ 2 against a Champ 2 and a Champ 3. And given the even ping, you'd think this game would be very close, but it seems like whether it's just synergy or individuals showing up, Orange team, obviously the Norwegians in pyjamas, Andy and Sly are just running away with this game.
It's the best of 1 format just works that much better for them, and then Andy able to put one right over top the defense as well. Looks like they're just going to be cleaning this one up. We really haven't seen too much from Rock Solid so far.
Indeed, it was quite a good play, just following out with some simple challenges 1 by 1, and with only 1 man back, he had to try and make the block, and he definitely did not. That's 4-0, 140 left, and that's going to be one hell of a comeback if they can pull this off.
I'm just really looking out to see what Rock Solid can kind of improve upon compared to what they've been doing so far.
I mean, any
because
improvement
they've just been stuck in their side the entire time. They haven't really had many shots on net either. We've only seen 2 from Lucas, and then Carl being the returning champion. It's just not the kind of performance we kind of expect to see from him.
Yeah, I think it might be to do with the cars, to be honest. We got a Sentio and an Endo. Very, very off-meta picks. We all know Octane is just the alpha car, which is why obviously when you join my party in the main menu, you were obviously in an Octane, right? Just say yes.
It's also the alpha website as well.
Exactly, it is the alpha website, and that's why Sly is advertising it in his name. But it's still, even if Blues can get 1 goal right here, it would be meaningful because it could affect their goal difference and in the end be pivotal, because the only place that is eliminated at the end of the group stage, and as I say that, it gets eliminated, is 5th place. So just avoiding that bottom spot is what matters at the start. And so goals like these can make the difference.
Almost got the save there too, but the flip just did him dirty and put it into the back of his own net for that one.
It was a pretty spectacular save, but now you say that. And I was thinking about this goal difference now. You're thinking, because it's going to be between 4th and 5th as to who stays to go onto the elimination bracket and who goes out in the group stage. Obviously, you wouldn't expect 4th and 5th to have a positive goal difference, so like losing by 1 or 2 instead of losing by like 4 or 5 is really going to matter. So now suddenly, I'm very much paying attention, although I do slightly regret it. I was going to comment on because of how disgusting Lucas's car is, but if he can do that with it, why does it matter?
Disgusting cars lead to disgusting plays. He gets it right past Andy. Only 2. There's still a possibility. Probably not going to happen.
Kick-off goals in 2s? Maybe. Sentio in esports play. Poggers. Yes, Nate. Exactly.
Ooh, 10 seconds. Might get a final goal for Andy potentially, but Carl gets in the way of that one. Takes it forward. Hits it to the side. Does pop up, but nobody in sight, and that's going to be the Pajamas winning that one.
The Norwegians in pyjamas triumphing.
Oh, sorry, Norwegians in pyjamas.
Oh, yes, I couldn't really fit Norwegians in pyjamas on the.
Yeah,
I could take a screenshot, but it's their job to also put a screenshot. I'm just in case. I'm taking a screenshot just in case. And that is our scoreboard.
We got to leave that one. I forgot about it.
we will leave. I'll let the stream sit on here for now because I will have to sort out the overlay again. So that is a GG's indeed. Thank you very much. Hi guys, manager from #RockSolid. We are looking for a new team as we sadly part ways with Lucas and Carl. Retweet appreciated. It's only 1 game, slightly harsh, guys. Maybe they can. It wasn't the best.
I mean, they still got 2 goals, it
is fine. It's okay. I gotta one screenshot. I'm just gonna drop it in our own channel just to disrupt things and be annoying. Just in case. It's just there as a backup. So I can tell you from announcements that the next game we'll be streaming will be between Shadow and D-Monkey and Finity and John, aka Always. Team names Shad Monkey and Tangerine. So very creative. I'll update the overlay as we do that.
I think it's It's going to be a pretty solid one as well. Haven't really seen too much of John and Finnerty, but they've been boasting a lot, and they actually were destroying the team we just saw win the Norwegians in pajamas in scrims. So
Oof.
how much scrims matter. That'll probably lead them to victory.
We all know that there's a history of doing well in scrims correlating to doing fantastic in a real life, in actual play. We know that absolutely. There's a Tangerine and a Shadow Monkey, indeed. They may still be in their game. We do not know. They could be in part of a 10-minute overtime, but I will message them. I will make contact with the one known as Affinity. And I think I will need to clarify what server we're playing on, as we will have 2 EU players against 1 US East and 1 OCE player. So.
Oh yeah, we didn't really think about this. We could be interviewing Andy and Sly while we wait as well.
We could be, actually. Should we jump into an interview with them after that victory? In fact, I think I will. They don't even know it's coming. I'm not warned them. I'm just going to jump straight into their channel. Hopefully they're not saying any expletives or things that can get us banned from Twitch. But we'll try anyway. Good evening, Sly and Andy. Congratulations on that first game win. Just wanted to jump in your channel and give you a heart attack here, and for an impromptu interview. What are your feelings coming off of that game?
Well, my feelings, to be honest, I think Wikipedia is just a shit wiki.
Ooh.
Well, thank you for that comment, Sly. We will have that written up in fine handwriting. And posted on Pinterest to make that just as clear. After you can say what you want, having been the winner and moving up certainly towards the top of the group stage. I would imagine, certainly for now. Andy, can you concur with Sly's message there?
What's concur? I'm Norwegian.
Like agree with and like.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree.
I agree.
Okay, so what we've learned from this game and interview is that Wikipedia is a shit wiki.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Heard it here first, folks.
Okay, right. Well, we should probably end that interview before anything else is said. If you do win again when you are next on broadcast, I believe we are next broadcasting you after our next game. You will be playing against the Skyliner fan club. So make sure to prepare your interview after you obviously win that game too. Thank you very much.
Obviously. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that was interesting.
That's the best way to describe that, honestly.
That's a Solidpedia, hashtag rock solid, pull the plug. 2 big words for Andy. This is just the sort of content that we get over at ERCS.
I like Strange's suggestion to interview the losers at one point.
Yes. In fact, maybe that's a good idea. We should maybe ask Lucas to comment on that interview itself.
Oh, yeah, what just happened?
Maybe.
That'd be a good idea.
I might just jump in. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hi.
We've just enforced our rights and jumped into your channel, whether you were expecting it or not. Was just going to say that we had an interview with Norwegians in pajamas, and they made a comment that you might be interested in.
Okay.
Sure. So we asked Sly what his immediate feelings were after their victory, which obviously they got a lot of goals early on, but you certainly came back into it at the end, so it was respectably close. But when we asked Sly what his thoughts were, he said, Wikipedia is a shit wiki.
Right.
Do you have a response for that?
No.
Right, that's the end of the interview. Thank you very much, Lucas, for being a polite gentleman. Is there anything you have to say, Carl?
No.
Bananas.
Bananas. Yeah. No bananas. Gentlemen, I wish you luck in your next game, and I certainly hope that we get to interview you following a win. So do try and win for the sake of your group standings and clearly Wikipedia's pride at this point.
Yeah. Sure.
So we will see you then. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that was a solid suggestion. Maybe bananas is gonna.
Maybe the bananas is
I heard
their
that
secret
Rock Solid
tactic.
doesn't want them to be around anymore.
Maybe they're gonna start downing tons of bananas. Not sure if you down bananas or eat them, but certainly, definitely need to work on that interview game. Nothing like burning someone and then they say, "Do you have anything in response to that comment?" And he says, No. Well, that is unfortunate. I'm just going to check if there's any map preference. I am messaging Finn, but I've forgotten to message the opposing captain, which is I must
Hopefully they vote for non-standard maps this time.
Shadow and D Monkey. Let us look for D Monkey.
I want to see old school Neo Tokyo. Be great.
We'll be playing on US West.
Yeah, we got a US East, OCE, and then we have 2 EU boys.
Yeah. So Finn has said that they're down for non-standard maps.
Ooh.
If I get confirmation from D Monkey, we will have a non-standard map. I'm not sure about Curvebot Drop Shot Rumble. I'm not sure about mutators in general, but non-standard maps I will not reject. Your opponents, I'm going to give you some leaked DM info here, are down for a non-standard map. If you are. D-Monkey is offline on Discord, but I know he's there. In fact, I might just jump into his channel just to ask him. However, if he's in mid-game, that would be unfortunate. But I'm just going to jump in. This is just, you know, micromanagement right here.
Hello.
What am I hearing? Hello, gentlemen.
I'm listening to the stream and this is fucking with my head.
I know. I'm sure it's very confusing. I've just came in here to let you know that we will be playing your match on US West servers. And are you okay with a non-standard map?
Yeah, that's fine.
You are? You sound very confident.
Anyone that is not confidence, that's just acceptance. And indifference.
Are you going to
Sometimes
pull
what
out
you
the,
need.
Are you going to pull out the weighted gloves for this one?
That's just confident indifference. Why not? Yeah.
You're going to try and do some damage? You're going to punch Tangerine to within an inch of their lives? Because that's what I think I'd like to see. I hope you do that.
Fix them up with some flex tape afterwards.
I'm here to warm
There's
the
nothing
bench
flex tape can't
for
fix.
Shadow.
Oh, very true. Well, I'm expecting a D-Monkey carry, personally.
Well.
Well, that, gentlemen, I'm sure we can say, is the sound of optimism. I will message you with server details, and we will get into it right away. Good luck, man.
Lovely.
No problemo.
Bye, stream.
Goodbye. Right, I need to think of some good... So they're okay with a non-standard map. I think...
Question is, which one?
Well, see, I have a personal preference. I really do like Stadium, but maybe if there's anyone in chat listening right now, maybe they can decide.
Have some suggestions. Just put like a little straw poll.
Yeah, impromptu straw poll maybe. So name. So name could be Tangerine, and then I'll make the password something really cryptic, so nobody can guess the password.
Yeah, I don't want any fans coming onto the field.
Exactly. Just swamp everyone. Throwback Stadium, Cosmic. Retropia? Yeah, that's a no. That's definitely going to be a no. Retropia is for Shogun and only Shogun. Alright, I shall create this.
Pillars. That'd be interesting.
Alright, so what I need to do is change to US West. And think of a stadium. I dislike pillars enough to not even me. Maybe we should do pillars then. I'm going to go with Throwback because I think it's very pretty. And seeing how that game goes, we will delve into some more, creative non-standard maps.
Sweet.
So I have the Shadow Monkey and the Tangerine overlay up. Very, very pretty, I must say. I can't believe they're actually responsive as hell. They are very much joining. I've not changed the name, have I? No, I've not changed the name. I'm to it.
I left.
I'm furious.
Oh, the best here at ERCS.
I cannot believe I've done this. This is very upsetting. Okay, right.
Just blame the players. That's the best.
It's the players' fault. They toured me.
It's all their fault, honestly.
Exactly. Okay. Shadow Monkey against Tangerine. There we go. US West gameplay for the first time in RL Esports history. Old Wasteland. I hate Old Wasteland because of the tilted floor. Nothing like a ball bouncing off the ground.
Just makes you tilted in itself.
What did you say? Trangerine. You've not made me. I've not spelled it wrong. I've not spelled it wrong, have I? No.
Originally, you did.
Okay. Phew. That is. That could have been dangerous. Okay. Yo, is that the 6th time back to back to back to back to back to back champion Denfist? So we have royalty in our chat, Vodable.
Oh wow.
Exactly. I'm not sure.
I'm honored.
Exactly. It seems like we have a player called Carcole
Yeah,
in
it's John.
our game. But yeah, thankfully his club tag clears that one up. And now we are just waiting upon the arrival of their opponents on Shadow Monkey, which have our only Oceanic player on. And they have the largest skill gap of any team. In fact, I'm going to bring up the Discord information once again.
Yeah, Plat 1 to GC.
Plat 1 to GC. So, given that most Plats, should be in GC, I'm expecting big things out of D-Monkey. He was on a team with Finity last season, so now he's playing against his former teammate, but lost in last season's grand finals after obviously a Game 14 bracket reset, ridiculous, absolute unit of a match. And that loss was against Carl, but Carl's not in this game. And his teammate, Shadow, is
be great to see the rematch, though.
Indeed. His teammate is on US East, so should have more normal ping, whereas, of course, Finn and John are playing from EU to US West, so they're probably pushing 200 ping. So we can expect flawless hits of the ball, that's for sure. Of course, Finn being from the Netherlands. Apparently their team name is named Tangerine after John's cat, which none of us care about because it's a cat. Finn was on a team with D-Monkey last season, but of course D-Monkey not in this game. John is Irish, and the only notes we've got for him is that he's Diamond 2 and is Irish. Lol.
Very solid notes, honestly.
That's solid notes. Agreed.
Ask him more if he's the winner of this one.
Yes.
Just expand upon his Irishness.
Indeed. D-Monkey managed to connect to my old lobby. But they're here now. Awesome. Right. Go forth. And there we have it.
Getting asked to interview the cat later on too, if that's a possibility.
Can we interview the cat? I think if I think that's a reasonable. Oh god, he's PSN. But oh well.
Best of one, throwback stadium. Two teams with very interesting skills between themselves. Two GCs, a Diamond 2 and a Plat 1. I still have no idea who's going to take this one, honestly, just based off the pings alone. I mean, Shadow has the best with 80, because obviously he's US East, but looks pretty even across the board between Tangerine and Shadow Monkey, as far as ping is concerned.
Diversity of regions, I think we've done a good job. There's nothing like some throwback stadium gameplay with no backboard. You really have to create your own opportunities, and there also is the really cool boost behind the back of the goal. It's just so much. I just like this map so much.
It's great. I like playing Rumble on it too.
That's why Rumble's the best.
You get the crazy goals like through the Shadow. There we go. Using that ping to his advantage.
Exactly.
Set up by D-Monkey off the wall. Carcole couldn't get it past, and then right past the defender.
It was very, very nice. Good angle. And of course, it's very easy to run down the clock on Throwback Stadium. I mean, you might see this as the game gets more and more competitive. If you've only got like 20 seconds to kill on this map, there's no reason not to run it behind your goal. And just
Best
run
way
that
to do
clock
it,
down.
honestly.
Exactly.
Just play keep away.
Exactly.
It's just like hockey at that point.
The only thing I don't like about this map is, for some reason, the white circle cursor below the ball doesn't work. Unless it's at the curve. As you see, it's invisible now. Not sure why. The reason is probably because, it's a non-static map, therefore Psyonix have no reason to care about it, but Psyonix are obviously our Lord and Saviors. We would never say anything about them. We would never, ever, no, we didn't say it. Psyonix are fantastic.
It might actually be a graphical setting thing, because it was working on one of the perspectives before, but then it just disappears sometimes. It's kind of weird.
That is weird. We must investigate deeper.
Need one of those RL YouTubers to try and do some physics on it and see why it's not in this map. But a good shot straight towards the blue net. Can't get the save. And Finnerty gets the goal, tied up.
Coast to coast. It's a very solid connection. Impressive given the ping. Poor defensive positioning. D-Monkey is flopping around like a monkey. Just no boost. Flopping from the wall. Shadow is busy rotating. Don't know whose fault it was. We'd have to watch the replay to find out. But given that Shadow's GC and D-Monkey is plat, I'm pretty sure it was Shadow's fault.
Most likely.
Yeah.
That's obviously the first one you go to blame anything is when you have a GC teammate.
Yeah.
Slow for you.
It's just, I don't know what else it says. I mean, Shadow is GC, but all we can say about that is that given that fact, he's only in the top like 95% of the player base, so we can't really make any more assumptions.
I mean, that's not nothing really. Like top 95, like should be like top 1%, honestly.
What is happening? Oh. Is he just gonna clean up? Oh, defensive 50-50 from Finn.
Might get our first overtime if things continue this way past the half tonight.
Maybe. This is, of course, at half-time. It is time for our chat interlude of the day. Let's look at chat and see what they've got. They've got some exclamation mark rewards. GG, GG,
Ooh.
GG, GG. When is Squishy playing? When's G2 playing? What do you mean? Finn is already on the pitch. Let's go G2. Better than Squishy. Thank you very much, chat, for those insightful inputs. Now back to the gameplay.
So they said better than Squishy, but I'm wondering which player or team are they saying is better than Squishy?
I think D-Monkey. Look at this
D-Monkey?
ball shot. It was actually respectably close.
Just didn't have the angle he needed for that one.
It was very difficult. He was
Just
running out
slice
of
it a bit
boost.
more.
Indeed.
It's a bit hungry, had the whole pie instead of just a piece of it instead.
Exactly. Okay, make this catch. Curious to see how many passing plays we'll see. Because passing plays in twos, of course, much more risky than threes when you don't have that backup player in case it all goes wrong. Curious how much trust teammates will be able to have in each other. And we'll probably, I would imagine, see more as the tournament goes on, as people familiarize themselves with each other.
I feel like Shad Monkey likes to live dangerously whenever they go for any passing plays.
This is true.
Oh, there we go.
This is a very tidy shot. Managed to bait out the double commit from the defense Finn here with a simple touch off the wall. And a very good execution of mechanics to get the shot onto net. And the double commit on defense from our good friends Monkey and Shadow will mean that the ball goes in. And they've only got a minute and 21 on this relatively quiet game, certainly compared to last game, to get an equalizer.
Showing off some of the shots he was pulling off in scrims earlier before. Maybe they do matter at this point, but no, Shadow couldn't sneak it through. Might be a chance, but then again, Carcole, who's actually John, he just has a weird name and is using his clan tag instead, or his club tag, but he's not able to really do too much of it. It's still on their side.
Indeed. Ooh, just a drive under the ball there. Could have been a chance if he popped that ball out over the crossbar to the waiting Monkey, who would have had an open net. But that chance will go amiss, and the time will continue ticking.
Ooh, right in front of their net as well. Take it forward. Shadow as well. Not really the greatest of touches there. Tried to go for the bump. Couldn't bait out Finnerty. Instead, he gets all the boost he needs to get the clear here.
And the
Take it
clock just
downfield.
keeps ticking.
Ooh. It's not looking good for Shad Monkey,
It's
honestly.
taking like 40 seconds off the clock there, Finn has. It was very good. It's very small gameplay.
Must be listening to our broadcast and knew just to tick down the time as much as possible.
It was a very nice touch
Ooh,
back to
not the
him from
greatest
John as
touch
well.
there.
I'm pretty sure his cat must have spurred him on to make that touch. So the clock kicks the click. Sorry, my breath got taken away by D-Monkey's aerial there.
Oof.
And they will just let the
Tangerine.
ball go down. A tense 2-1 result. Only one goal difference gonna come up on the board, but most importantly, a big win for Tangerine, as you said. We get that screenshot as the group stage continues. I've gone into the.
Guess the ping difference just wasn't enough for Shad Monkey to take
Just was
advantage.
not, you're right. There we go. Okay. And the next game, as previously mentioned, we will be bringing to you will be Norwegians in Pyjamas again, this time playing against the Scarlina fan club. But, obviously, most importantly, we will have to have a post-victory interview, and maybe even a post-loss interview. So, we'll jump into the Tangerine, the Tangerine voice channel right now, and see if we can get that cat interview.
After the interview.
Gentlemen, hello.
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 We have just come into your voice channel, uninvited, just to see if we can get a word following that victory from John's cat. John, can you please get the cat? I'm not interested in anything you or Finn have to say, but can you get the cat, please?
I would, but he's
No one
asleep.
ever is.
And I
John,
hate
stop
to-
talking and get the cat.
No, I respect his sleeping hours.
You respect his sleeping, so you're saying the cat isn't available?
The cat is unavailable for interview
Okay,
right
sorry,
now.
this interview is over. Okay, so I'm now back in the casting channel. That's just very unfortunate. The chat.
They
will
had some
obviously
very
have to
choice
wait.
words as I left the chat channel there, but unfortunately I didn't
Okay,
catch them.
we don't need to know that. Maybe we can get an interview with D Monkey and Shadow. I will jump into their channel now. Hello, gentlemen. Are you here? Or
Hello.
have you? You are here. That is what I'd like to hear.
Hello.
Very close game there. I hope you can give us a better interview than the disgrace that was the victors of that game, who were not willing to give us a word from their star player. But how do you feel about the game? I feel like that was a very good game. How do you feel about the map? I thought it was very good to watch.
Really, because I didn't feel that good to play. In fairness, I don't know how that map works. Like I barely played it when it was.
Are you
during
blaming? I hope
university.
you're not blaming the map.
Oh, the map's great. It's just I
Exactly,
don't
that's what I
know
like
what
to
the
hear.
fuck to do on there.
And why is Psyonix the best company to ever make a game?
Because they gave us Rocket League, best game in the history of mankind.
Exactly. We've taught you well. Shadow, any thoughts following that loss? Does this put you at 1-1 or 0-2? Sorry, I don't know the results of the group stage so far.
0-1.
0-1. Oh, sorry, you had a bye in the first round.
Yeah, with the bye.
Okay, so you still got plenty of time to turn this round. And of course, only 5th place will be eliminated from the groups. And given that performance, I think you've definitely got a good chance of making a good run into the tournament. I hope you would feel the same. Do you feel the same?
Easy win.
And once
Easy,
again,
yeah, easy.
sheer confidence coming out from the Shad Monkey roster. That's what I like to hear, gentlemen. I wish you luck in your next game. So, pardon? Somebody said something.
Oh, I said that's what we need.
That is
That
what
confidence.
we need. Exactly.
Shout out to chat. Please cheer us on.
Yeah, I mean, they were. I think, to be fair, most of the time they were getting you mixed up with G2 and Squishy, so definitely a compliment, to say the least. And you can take that with you going into your next game. We have another game to organise, so we will dash back to our channel. Thank you. Right, who is it that I need to message now?
Just realized there isn't a bracket command.
There isn't a bracket. There is. Exclamation mark ERCS has it.
Ah, so it wasn't
I
exclamation
should
mark.
maybe, I should
bracket.
make it as bracket as well, but it's okay. It's in the
There
title.
we go.
There it is. It's beautiful. So Norwegians in Pajamas again against Skyliner Fan Club.
Skyline Fan Club currently 0-2.
Oof, you're going to need this one then.
Not looking good.
Skyliner Fan Club, of course, is the roster that is Fluctuant Flatulence and Not Blonde Monkey. Every player in this lobby is EU, so no need to... Oh, actually, it says Sly left the EU. But in terms of server, we will be playing on EU. So that is great. I will just need to figure out the map with them. I could jump into their voice channel, but I don't know if they might still be in a game, so I will leave them a message.
Oh, they're actually all just chilling in the party, is what I've been told.
Oh, wow. Are they going to invite us?
I don't know.
That's okay. If they're already chilling in the party and waiting, then I will jump into their voice channel and try and figure it out. I'm going to make this super efficient. I'm going to go to Andy and Sly first. Gentlemen?
Hello.
Yes.
We're here. We know the next game will be on EU. You'll be facing against the Skyliner Fan Club. How do you feel about that going in?
It's probably going to be easy.
Easy win. They are 0-2.
Exactly. And I've analysed all their replays, and I think we're pretty confident, to be honest.
That's pretty good. So you're still chilling at 1-0. I believe you had a bye last round. Is that correct?
We did, yes. I went for a shit.
That is good. So you're feeling refreshed and at the peak performance of the human body, correct?
Yep.
That's
You're not wrong.
Absolutely perfect. So I'm here to address the map. Would you like a standard map again?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Okay, so we'll be getting a standard map. Of course, both parties would need to agree for a non-standard map. So thank you. Now that you have chosen to have a standard map, I will ask them which standard map they would want, and definitely not encourage them to play on Salty Shores. Thank you. Hello, men. In the Skyliner Fan Club. How do you feel going into this game against the Norwegians in Pajamas?
Feeling pretty confident, they're rubbish.
Okay. Are you confident in your mic?
No.
No. Okay. So hopefully the gameplay is going to be a slight bit better than the microphone. But most importantly, which map would you like to play on? We know it has to be a standard map, but any standard map you pick, we'll play it.
I'd be down for Manfield.
Manfield is that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. Is your favourite ice cream flavour vanilla?
No,
No.
it's a little too vanilla.
Okay, you know, that's completely fine. I will send you all lobby details, and we will play on Manfield. Would you like Manfield day, night, or stormy?
Night would be
Night.
cool.
Manfield night is what it will be. We will return to the casting
God.
channel, and hopefully you'll be able to pick up your first win of the group stage. Good luck, gentlemen.
Easy.
Thank you.
Easy.
Cheers.
Right. Very,
We'll
very
see just
nice.
how easy it'll be.
We will see. Okay, so I do need to update the overlay. Blue team, looking at thingamabobs, will be the Norwegians in pyjamas, who I'll just call pyjamas again. Oh damn, I have to do a lot of micromanagement, damn. Pyjamas. And they are playing against the Skyliner fan club, who I'm just going to call the Skyliner fan club. Believe it or not, that is what I'm going to call them. Just because I can call them what I want. I'm just going to update this. And by that I mean try and size things correctly and have a nightmare. And then I will be changing them in game. I mean, they don't line up perfectly, but you know what? I'm beyond the point of caring. I want to get it. I want to get the game going. You know, that's what I want. Throwback. I'm sorry.
Best
We're
way
going
to
to
do
say
it.
goodbye, and we're going to go to Manfield night. We're going to be playing on Europe, which is nice. We like that. Mutator settings are default. So we're going for pyjamas on Team Blue, and then just SFC, Skyliner Fan Club. That's good. And I need to think of some.
Pretty solid abbreviation.
Exactly. So we're going to go with pyjamas as the name, and I'll think of.
What are your
password.
thoughts on the
Real
Skyliner
quick.
Talicta?
The Skyline, the car.
Yeah.
I used it for a bit when it came out, but as far as like, I mean, it's a sort of hybrid car. I don't really know how I feel about them. The only car I sort of, I mean, I guess I played Breakout for a bit, not too recently, like reasonably recently, but the only car sort of in between, but now I think about it more, it's kind of flat, that I actually had quite, like, it sort of felt nice was the Samurai.
That one's pretty solid.
And I'm not sure why, I just sort of, yeah, I don't know, it just felt kind of alright. I remember Fairy and Cooks even used it for a little bit, although Cooks tried a bunch of cars, including Cyclone. So we'll just get these lobby details out to them. There we go. Very interesting password this is going to be. There we go.
Oh, John said his cat woke up.
John's
So
cat woke
next
up, so
time.
next time, if we can get an interview, that's great. Okay. Name pyjamas and password. That is what we like. Just double checking that the overlay is correct. And there we go. We're jumping into our third game of the group stage. My cat woke up, by the way. Whether he comes up to my room is another question. Thought that's okay. We shall see.
He's got plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Lobby has loaded. I will put my blinds down, debating on getting us some water. I'm also quite hungry, but I shall wait until after this prestigious tournament to cook myself some fish cakes and rice, I think. Fish cakes and rice.
It's a solid choice.
It's just good. It's quite healthy. You know, some nice Mediterranean rice. Fish is meant to be really good for you. But I love the fast connection. It's lovely. I'll give them a go forth again, and we shall join spectate. This is the first time we've seen the Skyline Fan Club on stream, isn't it?
It is, actually. We didn't get a chance to see them at all yet, but the last two matches that they were playing in, they were losses. Don't know how big of a difference it was, though, between the goals, so Sly and Andy just racking up and having to worry about the tiebreaker situations at all.
I see. So, the Skyline Fan Club is obviously Fluctuant Flatulence from Denmark, Champ 3, finished third in last season of ERCS. Did actually beat Sly in Winners Round 2, out of interest. And his teammate Blonde Monkey is Champ 2 and from Brexit, apparently. Subbed in for Lucas last season, only to lose 3-0 in a sweep in the only series he actually played, which was against Carl. So Blonde Monkey's definitely not having the great ERCS career so far, but hopefully that can change with this game right here.
Ooh, right in front of the net. Able to clear it away. Blonde Monkey, solid shot as well, but Andy luckily able to get back in time for that one. Solid pass as well, but again, the blocks are too good for this Pajamas team.
Indeed, you wouldn't think they'd be lost both games. They've been putting up a good amount of pressure for this first minute, pulling out good saves both from Andy and Sly.
Great clear for Fluctuants. Very tongue-twisty name. He'll probably have a few of those kind of plays, but Sly just baiting him out. Might be a chance here. Can't get it past, not Blonde Monkey. Andy, off the wall. Just has to give it up to the defense, though.
Indeed. I know, we got a good counter-attack going on. Interesting to see how this will shape up. It's quite different. The action is kind of so intense, we might not have to have a chat halfway point interval, but of course we would never sacrifice that. So I'll keep an eye until the clock ticks 2:30.
Always got to get them involved somehow. That's what ERCS is all about, the community involvement.
Exactly.
That's what I love to see about it.
It's a lovely pinch from Andy, but he has jumped too soon and given the ball off to... Oh my goodness, this is some very creative gameplay over here. What will happen next?
It's like a Dragon Ball Z episode. It just finishes and they're already charging up. It's just going to go to a break and you got to wait till next week.
Any advertisement break ever. What is it? The ball is handed off to Sly, and he said, he's a polite English gentleman, and I'll just hand the ball back to them.
Solid chance for a finish there, but Sly was just rotating back towards his side. Good challenge. Now up to Andy to clear it away. Not Blonde Monkey with the good challenge again on his own, and a great demo by Flatulence. They're able to relieve some of that pressure on offense.
Dramatic demolition as well. He came flying through like some sort of dolphin with grenades strapped to it. It was crazy. He literally destroyed him in midair. It was very, very elegant. Hoping to see more of that.
Almost called his buddy Sharknado to come in and just destroy the defense, but didn't quite work out as planned, and they're able to defeat it and move on to another attack. But this time, Pajamas with Sly getting stopped out by not Blonde Monkey. They've been kept at the midfield line for quite some time. This is probably the most even matchup we've seen between any of the teams yet.
Correct. The gameplay is starting to speed up though as teams ramp up the pressure. As time runs on, the next goal becomes more and more important. Quickly checking in on chat, Treefort raises a very fair point, saying, can we disqualify Sly for self-advertising? I would have said yes, but given the fact he beat Lucas and took his full opportunity to put Wikipedia down in the dirt, I don't know if we can really make a referee decision on that. That was quite the
solid shot there.
Just coming down off the crossbar, but a very good touch from Sly made sure that it got sideways and to the safety. Not sure what's going on here though.
Yeah, not Blonde Monkey. A chance. There was a wide open opportunity, just wasn't in position for that one. Couldn't get there in enough time, and a wide open net on their own side, but they're able to clear it away. They've been giving each other perfect opportunities to capitalize and get the lead, but just hasn't been acquired yet for either side.
There's a lot of half chances popping up, but neither team really showing the high discipline and extreme sort of focus until now. That's too clear of an opportunity to pass up to discipline mistakes, as I was saying previously. But this 50-50 dangerous in the corner slide decided to go in with it with his butt, but then pulls out by flipping forward, which means the ball just goes center. And Andy was not ready to react, and now suddenly they're down with 38 seconds left.
Seems the defensive Pajamas just did not watch that defensive plays video from Gregan way back when they told him to wait at the far post whenever you have a teammate that's challenging, and instead they were just a little bit too close and got capitalized on.
That's a good, much better 50-50 there. Andy's showing him how it's done. The question is, will they actually be able to convert? Solid shot, but it's another boomer of a clear from and sends it down the other end of the field.
10 seconds remaining. Might be all they need just to hold on to this. It is best of one, so might be the first loss we see for Pajamas, and Skylar. The first win for them, looking pretty good.
Very important win for them, given the fact they started 0-2. Now the group stage with this result, how on earth it's
Shaking
going to
up.
end up? Watch how it's somehow we get 4 teams that all go 2-2. And then one team just goes. Is it even possible to have a team that goes 0-4 at this point? I don't even know. A very, very important result. I will take another screenshot, obviously, as I'm very, very reliable for that and efficient.
Every team has a win so far.
Every team has a win. It is getting spicy.
Oh, I think no. It depends on how the Rock Solid and Shad Monkey matchup goes, actually,
That
because
is
Shad
true.
Monkey is still 0-1.
That's fair enough. What is interesting is how the interview game of Norwegians in Pyjamas will have changed, given the fact they have just taken their first L to the forehead. We will jump in to their communications channel now.
Next, Shad Monkey.
Hello, gentlemen. Andy and Sly. You were very
Hello.
confident after your first good result and very, very, very sassy interview game, but following a loss to a team that was 0-2 going into that game with 0 shots on the board, what are your thoughts?
I think they were just playing to their strengths. Ball chasing, demoing. It's just also luck. Luck is one of their strengths as well. I can't really take them seriously after that win.
That is
Pure luck.
You hope to get a rematch in the knockout stage?
Yeah, and we'll show them what we got.
Show them
Easy
what you've
5-0, 6-0 win.
5-0, 6-0. Well, I sure do look forward to that. And Andy, once again, I guess you do concur, correct?
Yeah, I
Exactly.
think we just want a worse seed in the playoffs, so we get to beat better teams. To be honest.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
I can respect that. So they heard it here first, guys. Chat. They deliberately lost. I'm sorry. We were all convinced by that game, but as you know, we'll have to ask Skyline Fan Club about this. Now that we know you through, we'll have to see what they think about that. Thank you, gentlemen. Breaking news: Skyline Fan Club, Not Blonde Monkey, and Flatulence.
Good shit.
We've just been informed by the men themselves that Norwegians in Pyjamas were actually throwing in that game so that they can play a better team in the playoffs.
Well, it certainly looked like it.
Any other thoughts on that matchup? Maybe you should leave it there.
Yeah, just
Maybe
leave it
we
there.
should. Okay.
Cracking
Good job on fixing the microphone, by the way.
You've actually
Cheers.
managed
Yeah,
it.
that I spent an hour and a half fixing that.
That's why we won.
It was all because of the
paid
mic.
off.
Wow, that's fair enough. You did look very solid. Some very good gameplay. Some very amazing demos, I must say. And is this going to be the turning point for your group stage?
Well, we've only got
Hopefully,
one more game left, so hopefully.
Exactly. So, and 2-2 would pretty much secure you, unless your goal difference is terrible. I don't know what your first scores were. Should definitely see you into the playoffs. So we look forward to seeing you playing again. In fact, are we seeing you playing again anytime soon?
Yeah.
We
Well,
are.
not next game. The game
But
after.
you have a bye. Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
the last
We'll
round.
see you play against Shad Monkey.
Ooh.
Oh, I do look forward to that, and hopefully they will play seriously and not throw. Thank you very much. We'll move to our next matchup and see you then.
Good.
And we don't care. We just leave channel as he's speaking. That's what we do.
I gotcha.
We're alpha. Me and you, we alpha. They're like.
Yeah, we're the talent here.
Exactly. That's the talent in quotations. Exactly. All right. So now we've got a matchup between Tangerine and the initial team we saw, Rock Solid. Is this going to be an EU server? I believe it will be. We got Finn and John both on EU, and then we've got well, no, we'll play on US East because Carl is of course US West, and then we will have even ping across the board. Yes.
Sweet. Best way to do it.
All right, we'll figure it
Make it
out.
as close as possible.
In fact, I was going to ask Finn and John if they have any map preferences, but I just realised we can ask John's cat.
Yes.
That
see
is
the
what
cat
we will
thinks.
do. Okay, and I'll also try and update the overlay at the same time. Let's jump in their channel. Hello, Finn and John. Is the cat there?
Hello. One second.
Okay. Jap. Shh. The cat might be on its way.
Andrew, what do you think?
Poggers, we got a meow. That is what I like to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Omega lol clap is all we need to see. There it is.
Alright, can I give my thoughts on the match now? Or am I not that
No.
involved?
I was just here to ask you what map you want to play on.
We
We'll be
want to
playing
know
on
what
US.
map
we'll
the
be playing
cat
on-
wanted.
Yeah, what map does the cat want?
Let me see what he thinks. That means US East.
US East. Yep, correct. I
Good
agree.
map.
That's what I heard.
I love that map. That's a great map.
Oh, the map. Oh. Let me ask him. Oh, what map do you want? What map do you want? All right, that's
Urban Central.
Urban Central.
Okay. Can we get more dawn or night?
Dawn.
I'm asking the cat.
Ask the
I'm
cat.
asking the cat.
I am a bit. I
Tangerine,
am a
dawn or night?
physics
Dawn or night?
qualified.
That's nice.
Night. Okay, thank you very much. I'll just check that hashtag rock solid are okay with that. Thank you, John and the cat. Hello, team hashtag rock solid. Just here to confirm that you are okay with playing on Urban Central Night on a US East server.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm liking that. That's the enthusiasm. How do you feel going into this matchup against Tangerine? And do you feel better given the fact that they are called Tangerine, but I'm putting them on blue team?
Absolutely fucking dreadful, mate.
Dreadful. Is it not good?
Yeah.
No, it's fucking ridiculous.
It's
How'd
fucking
the
ridiculous.
how'd the last matchup go, by the way?
No comments.
Bad.
No comment.
No comment.
What is your standing currently in the group stage?
Probably
We're
like
still waiting to
fourth.
see the results from round 3 being
I see.
implemented.
So you're certainly going to be looking to make amends in this game upcoming here. That's clearly for sure. Am I correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay, so playing on US East server, Finn and John, or Team Tangerine, will be on US East, which will give them more delay, which will mean that their mascot, in case you didn't know, John's cat, won't be able to support without that delay. So do you feel more confident given the fact that the cat won't be able to support so immediately?
Yeah, the cat's a game changer, so this is obviously in our favour right now.
So it's in the bag.
Yeah, definitely.
Baby.
Wow. I've just received word on your previous result. I've so you were playing against Shad Monkey, and
yeah, we were having ping issues.
it does appear that you were having ping issues. I can see that, but I'm not sure if ping issues allow someone to concede 9 goals to D-Monkey.
I mean,
obviously D-Monkey scored all 9 of them.
We were literally disconnected mid-game.
Yeah.
So what I say previously, obviously, to our contestants, is that obviously Psyonix is the greatest company to have made a video game, and I do hope that that was not their fault. Can you confirm that none of that was Psyonix's fault? Yes.
No, none of that was Sonic's fault. It was all our fault.
Good, correct. Once again, we train them well, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck going into this matchup. I will quickly update overlays and then send you lobby details.
Oh my god.
They sounded
It's great to see
very motivated.
They were very excited for this one. It's great to see the fruits of the ERCS media training come to labor.
Yo, what is good? Kiko __. 10-2. Kimi and Shadow. That is a scoreline.
Yeah, that's all you can really say about that one. It's
really
just
doesn't
just
help
a
the goal
scoreline.
difference. That is for sure.
Skyliner actually looked pretty good when it comes to goal difference because they lost 3-2 to Tangerine and then lost 5-3 to Rock Solid. But then Rock Solid lost 10-2 in that last one, so
yeah,
it's really anyone's game.
Exactly.
Although Tangerine, I think, haven't dropped a game yet, or they haven't dropped one yet.
Wow.
The only team with 2
loss.
wins.
Oh, I see. Even better.
Oh no, I guess Shad Monkey also have 2 wins now.
Yes, but they do have a loss, correct?
No, they only have 1 win. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's confusing with all the buys with 5 teams and everything.
Indeed. All right, I must think of a creative password. I think I found one that's just right. I'm sure they will appreciate it. And of course, we're on US East. There we go. I'm very glad that
Hope we do take a trip.
Pardon?
I was gonna say, I hope we do non-standard maps at some point.
We do. I know. We'll have to slowly convince people. Of course, Andy and Sly are clearly very much against the non-standard maps, so not sure we'll have much luck with them. Ty, you and your friends sound extremely sexy. Thank you, Joe. Also known as Wake Me Up Before You Jojo. Thank you very much. People are so fast at joining lobbies. This is so impressive.
Crazy.
Once again, we go for a go forth, and we let them head straight into the match. So we have seen both these teams before, but playing obviously different opponents. So it will be interesting to see how they match up in this one.
Yeah, standings-wise, they're pretty close. So it's going to be hard to tell which one's going to really come out on top. But actually, they're not really close. It's Tangerine with 2 wins in a row. Rock Solid, they had a really good win for their second round, but now they're 2-1 in losses. And Karkol starting off pretty good.
Yeah, John, also known as obviously Karkol, coming in, following up Finn's backboard touch, which was probably a shot, but it doesn't matter. It threw the defense into complete turmoil, and we already have a 1-0 lead after 16 seconds. And I will keep an eye to see if there are ping struggles for the side of #RockSolid.
Yeah, they were talking about that before in the pre-game interview, but it looks like they have the best ping, honestly, right now of 100 apiece and 120 for the Tangerine.
Exactly.
So, not much going to go in their favor ping-wise, more than that. So they can't blame that. They can only blame themselves like they did before, and then Finnerty with the goal right off the crossbar and in.
Indeed, a very juicy touch out from Lucas. Slide missed touch, but it popped out so perfectly for Finn to strike it with the corner of his car. And a very good attempt at the save from Carl. The problem is, it was actually going to bounce down and not go straight in, and it ended up just hitting him on the head and going back in. So poor luck there, but there is still time to turn it around. The issue being that I'm not sure I've seen them get out of their end yet.
You know, now that the cat has woken up, I'm sure that the team of Tangerine has woken up thanks to their mascot being there to cheer them on. But, you know, if a shot like that goes in, it might not look too good. The backflip right in front of their net is not going to leave them any room to breathe, and then Lucas will just put it right down to the back.
Indeed, Lucas strikes back. Just John flailing on defense, and Lucas just like, yep, that is my ball now, comes flying in and puts it in the back of the net, and there is still plenty of time, and now the momentum is rolling. You got to think, where is the cat?
Cat must be there in spirit, taking control of the cars and try and bring them to victory after that close goal going past them, but hard to tell how much success they'll have in that kind of effort. If they give the cat the controller, will they still get the victory? That's the question I'm thinking right now.
Nearly an equalizer there, but obviously the psychic cat must have come back to fruition, so we do worry once again for the side of #RockSolid. But the game has become far more back and forth, so we certainly have a match on our hands.
Might be able to just standings in this go 2-2
Indeed.
instead of 3-1 when it comes to the losses compared to wins. Want to have the best chance of getting into that single elimination final bracket. It's only one team doesn't make it.
And that's why it is
effort to try and clear that away, though.
A really important game for #RockSolid. It's pretty much must win for them at this point, I think. And if Tangerine really want to push for that first seed, then this is also a very important game. So, unsurprisingly, it's a really, really important game.
Important game for both teams, but for different reasons. One to get more clout for the cat, and the other one is to try and stay alive in this tournament and not get eliminated or have another 10-goal game against you. Which doesn't seem like it's going to be the case this time.
You know, the best part is, it's not even half-time, and our quick half-time chat interaction, me looking at my chat, has actually just seen that Callan the Shogun has hosted us for up to 103 viewers. That's a lot of viewers. How was is it Mega Bowl now? Because you've done a few Shogun Bowls I've seen. How was that? Thankfully, my Streamlabs is broken, so I had no idea about it. In fact, I've been getting follows and haven't even known about them, so thank you to all who have followed. But for some reason, every time I reboot my Streamlabs, it breaks, and because I'm not streaming Pokemon this time and it's not so obvious, I didn't realize. So sorry for that missed alert. I can try and fix that after this game. And thank you, of course, very much for the host.
Shout out to the Yeet Fleet.
Indeed. Look at that dunk! And that is a very, very important goal, yeah.
All the way from their own end. John could not get in the way in time. Simple touch by Luke.
Look at that symmetrical score! 2-2-0-2-2. Scripted.
Perfect. You only see it a few times.
Exactly. So, of course, anyone needs information, !ERCS in chat should do all the information you need. But disaster has just struck. Where is the psychic cat right now? John, what's going on? Did it jump in front of his monitor or something? What happened? What's this? It's an open net.
It's resting on the keyboard, and it is not allowing them to play the way they need to get the victory here. Now down by 1. Only 2 minutes remain. Well, just a little less than it by 4 seconds. Might be a chance that Rock Solid needs to take the victory.
It's a high-scoring game. Could certainly see more, given the fact we've still got nearly 2 minutes left, and Carl is dribbling. Oh my goodness!
Oh
no! He's out of control. This man is just. He's just.
Carl wanted to give the rest of the competitors a chance in this tournament. He was the returning champion, and this time he's coming out to play when it matters.
Exactly. I mean, he's just making twice now. John's just looked like a fool. Where is the cat? And a fantastic goal there from Carl. And you have to wonder, given that Tangerine are still, I believe, lossless at this point, they're now up against the wall for probably the first time. How are they going to react when Lucas and Carl are suddenly showing up? And obviously we know from their pre-match interview that they were extremely motivated, so there is no way they are expecting to be in this situation. But, well, I'm not so sure about the defensive aggression. They sort of just let this ball sort of stand here, and then it was like, well, yeah, I guess you can put this ball in the goal as Finn just charges on through, and the ball cannot be saved in time by Lucas, and now it is only a 1-goal game.
That's all they need. Tie it up. Give us an overtime for once, because we haven't seen it. And give us a better chance to see if Rock Solid can make it on to the final bracket. If you guys want to see the bracket, it is !ERCS in the chat. See all the details there. Best of ones, round robin, leading into a final bracket with 4 teams, only one getting eliminated, and only 1 minute remaining for this one to see if Rock Solid have a chance to stay in it.
Correct. I mean, a missed area. You must think at this point John's got to be pretty tilted. Few mechanical mistakes coming out from him. The question is, when Finn is sort of been trying to make a mess of the way that I've seen them score their goals, is Finn will sort of make a mess of the opponent's defense, and then John will come in with the strike. But we haven't seen many of them opportunities present themselves, so you have to think, where else are the goals going to come from for the blue side, unless there is that defensive mistake.
From the net as well. Finn with the bump, trying to carry it forward, but got bumped by his teammate as well. Going to give an open opportunity to Lucas. He's going to hit that off the side, but they went for a bump instead of going for the setup play, and it
somehow.
But there's 12 seconds left. He gets it right past, ties things up. 9 seconds remaining to see who comes out on top.
It's a beautiful flick from Finn with 9 seconds left. The composure to execute that mechanically, not get it over the bar and not hit the defender and tie the game up. That is the prestige of ERCS right there. And suddenly we are likely going to an overtime unless somehow we can convert. But you have to look back on that play where there was a fantastic chance for #RockSolid. And the ball, Lucas passed it middle to Carl. And Carl, maybe forgetting it was 2, decided that he didn't need to put the ball in. He was going to go for a bump on the goalie. At which point, I don't know who was going to put the ball in for him at that point. I'm not sure what was going through his head. But at the end, they got turned around, and that was the goal. So important decision.
This might be the chance right here, Carl. Oh!
Important touch.
So close to trying ending things out after their mistake on the opposition side of the field. Does get it past one. Can't get it past Finn so easily. Has to rely on Lucas. Gets the touch. A little bit too far. Gives up that possession. Might be a chance here.
Scraped, 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 scraped. Okay, so we're going to call off the chat interlude there, as I think I might have just been saying scraped for quite a lot longer. Indeed, I'm not sure quite what went wrong there. Cord getting boost, but Finn misses the target. That is a let-off, and will John make this shot? He does, but it's wide. And now there's a counter-attack. We'll see what they can make of it now.
Ooh, Finn going for the bump there. Carl with the follow-up, picks up the boost, hits it off the side with the angle, but there's John in position to hit it away.
Tangerine gangs, raise your cats. Cool cat. But the open net, John! The cat!
No! Not enough to secure the victory here for Tangerine. Might be a chance now, but Carl with the clear. The demo from Lucas. This is what we needed to see. The touch as well, but can't get it past John just yet.
Dangerous opportunities. It looks like every time I'm watching #RockSolid on defense, my heart is in my mouth. But suddenly, if they recover, they always have these counterattacks where the equal happens for the other team, and it's like we're now pushing 2 minutes of overtime after a 4-4 game, and this next goal decides massively the outlook of the group stage of this ERCS.
Oh, nobody in net for the side of Rock Solid. Carl does get back and T is not able to get in position, has to back off, leaves it up to John. Lucas is there, gets the touch, and it's still a stalemate. There is possession on the side of Tangerine right in front of the net, and it's taken away. Oh, might be the shot!
Oh, it looked like it might have made it, but it bounces off the post, and now John's going to run back, but he makes the save. Important touch there. Now he can try and push it up to the other side.
They could have followed up on that one. That would have been all she wrote. But they're only sending one team member up at a time. Don't want to overcommit on these plays because they know how crucial it is to get this victory here. Oh my goodness, almost an own goal from John. Do have a counterattack opportunity here.
Oh my god, what is this going on? I can't watch.
Okay, had to take a little breather there. But Carl has to rely on his teammate Lucas. Back him up on this play. Solid block, but John might have a chance here. There's Carl taking his time. Tried to pass it, got past one. Doesn't have boost to work with, though. John is in position. Good demo, buys them some time. But they're going to have to clear this away quickly.
Indeed. Oh, he's going to make the touch. No, he's
not. No!
Oh, the bump!
Good bump, though. Just got to keep it in their side. John trying desperately to hit it aside. Lucas with the touch.
If he
Can't
misses.
get the follow-up. Finn, he had a touch there, but Carl keeping it in the air. But nobody is really in position to just take advantage of any of these opportunities.
It's okay, Lucas has sent it to space. Should be a freebie now for Carl. Could have been a 1v1 situation, but he didn't have that much boost, so he just sort of punted it and just headbutted it back to Finn. You look back at retrospect, oof, whenever you look back, you'll think about the times where you had the time to make a choice and you ended up giving away possession. And these are the times where eventually someone's going to make the right call and execute it, and that will hopefully lead to a good goal.
There we go!
What is going on?
What is that touch?
Back to... Literally. This is now one open net for each side. And
This might be all they need.
Converted. This is like, the longer this overtime goes on, the more likely they are to miss again, because the nerves will be setting in. It's going to be ridiculous. And the double
Almost
commit.
played a full second game of Rocket League.
Indeed. Can we go for the,
this
the
might be
18
it.
minute? Lucas has decided he needed
Lucas
to.
can't get there.
He needed a pre-jump in case the air took a really powerful shot.
Carl with a solid touch, but Finn's able to get back. Plenty of time to spare. Take it forward, all the way past the goal line. Lucas sends it his way, though. Carl, a little bit too far forward. Pops it back, though, right to Lucas. Might get the second touch here.
Oh, it popped out so nicely to Carl, and you could tell inside he's like, yes, I really want to take this shot. And then he went to do it, and he's like, I really don't want to take this shot. This ball is coming at me way too fast. And just sort of pulled out of it last minute. And we now have over 5 minutes of overtime in this very, very important best of one to decide that outlook of the group stages. But Will, this is going to make it. It's on target. A dramatic save, but it forces a double commit. Can the cat capitalize? No, he puts it wide again. This is just out of control. The bump's coming through. Finn's there.
No, he couldn't get the save. Finn!
And after all of that, a fantastic play from the cat, just causing havoc, getting the bump, and Finn tucking it away on the right-hand side of the goal. That is a fantastic finish to what was an extremely close, certainly closer than we expected, game of Rocket League.
Woo! That was insane. I expected it to just be a runaway win for Tangerine, but rock solid. Able to bring it back. Couldn't hold on to their lead that they got. And eventually, after a full game of Rocket League in overtime, Finn is able to put it in, all thanks to the cat.
Exactly. The cat for the MVP. And given the fact they have just won, we can jump straight into their comms after that emotional overtime and see just how they're doing. Finn and John, let's jump in with them. Gentlemen and Kat, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good after this. Tangerine, how do you feel?
Given the fact that it was probably more nerve-wracking to watch than to play, watching two different missed open nets definitely tickled my pickle quite a bit. But that dramatic ending where the cat just stepped up to the plate, that was just perfect.
Yeah, he shouted at me from behind to go bump the guy in this.
Well,
that was his
clearly
fault.
It was a good call. Very good
I
call.
think I think he should be a coach in ERCS, to be honest. What do you think of that?
Yeah, you should probably get that cat of yours to sign a contract. Like, you can't stop
Yeah, yeah.
making great calls.
He should probably coach mouse sports because they really need it.
Well, I was
Okay.
thinking play rather than coach, but yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you'd probably be better than a loss, right?
Yeah, quite possibly. Hashtag Rock Solid is out unless we or Skyliner lose by a shitload of goals. Well, they're no longer in their team channel, so we can't really get them for an interview. Whether or not they're going to play their last game is probably up to them. We won't be streaming it, so I guess we'll just see.
That was Rock Solid's last game, actually.
Was that Rock Solid's their
Yeah.
last game?
Yeah.
Anyway, I see.
They
So
can't
that
say
is
that
why
for me.
then. That is understandable and a
I'm
very
famous for Rock Solid.
heartbreaking end given that fact, to be honest.
Yeah, that was just.
I don't know why you would do that, but yeah.
This is so easy to play with. Shout out.
Yeah, it's understandable. The cat is ruthless and a man of business and professionalism, so we do respect you with that. Do we have one more group stage game to stream, I believe?
Yes.
We do. It will be between the Skyliner Fan Club and Shad Monkey, and after that, we will await on the final standings of the group stage and wonder where and who you play in the playoffs. And you will also be finding that out too, gentlemen. So good luck when we get there.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so back in the casting booth, I must set up and adapt to the next game, which of course is the Skyliner Fan Club.
It's going to be a good one.
It is. If you thought last game was important, this one's even more so. It's very much going to decide where and who plays what in the playoffs. So Skyliner Fan Club against Shed Monkey. Skyliner Fan Club will be blue.
I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick Russian break.
That is okay. Skyliner, it's just me and you, chat. Skyliner Fan Club on the blue team. And I have the Shad Monkey on the orange, who came up with a massive 10-2 win over hashtag Rock Solid in the round 3. So Shad Monkey, I will obviously have to figure out servers. Could be a little bit fun. Hello Orion and the rest of chat. Exclamation mark ERCS to all. Right. So if I look at the quickly work that out. Okay, so I will just have to confirm quickly with Flatulence that they're okay with playing on US West. If they insist on playing East, then I don't think I can really say no to them. But well, let's see how it goes.
Can you? Oh, hello.
Yes, hello.
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 So are you okay with playing on US West?
All right.
That's a yes.
I thought we were doing okay.
So your
I thought
opponents
we were
have
doing
one
East,
US
but-
East player and one Oceanic player.
Yeah.
So the way we did it when we had, I think, Norwegians in Pajamas do it is that we, or was it Tangerine? No, it was Tangerine. We played on US West. That was where we found the greatest ping equilibrium. If you are feeling particularly competitive and want to insist on US East, then I will play US East. I'll just inform them of that, and I'm sure they will be sad. But the way we did it previously was US West. So if you do choose US East, we will shun you as bad guys. So it's up to you.
All right.
I mean, I'm fine with US
Yeah.
West.
D Monkey's just said US East, and he's the one who the OCE.
Wait, has he actually?
Yeah. Do you want a screenshot?
Well, I mean, I'll message him. Are you okay with US East? At which point they can decide the map completely, and if they want to play on pillars, then I will not give you a choice in that.
Oh.
Why not?
I'm just going to jump in there. I'm just going to... He says yes. I'm actually going to jump and ask them right now.
US West should theoretically be better.
US
Hello.
So you're okay with US East, which is of course very
Yeah, it's
caring
fine.
of you, at which point I will say I will now give you full map pick. I'm not gonna we won't do hoops or drop shot, but any map you want to play, standard or map, it's standard or not, it is up to you.
Do you have any requests, Shadow?
No preference.
DFH standard.
Alright, so
Sorry, no fun. At least not yet.
Right, so back to the
Shadow,
casting booth after that massive injection of excitement. Yes, you were saying?
Wait, is this you guys are here? Is this match streamed or?
This match is streamed.
For... Oh, so who's
Shad
making the
Monkey
lobby?
against the Skyliner Fan Club. I will be making the lobby, and I will
Oh,
send you
I thought we were
details.
playing Blonde.
Yes,
Are we not-
Skyliner Fan Club is Not Blonde Monkey
there's
and
team,
Fluctuant
okay.
Flatulence.
Okay,
And we are
okay.
streaming your game on US East on DFH.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Fine
that's
by
great.
me.
I agree. It's absolutely great. I'm very glad you picked DFH. I'm really happy about it, actually. So I really look forward to it. Get online on RL Lamau. I can't invite you. At which point I will say, what do you mean? I'm making.
Well, yeah, Blonde 4 isn't me, Blondie. But...
Exactly. It's his fault. So maybe we should give you a goal head start. I might have done if you didn't pick DFH. So sadly, you're going to have to wait for me to set up lobby, and I will give you details. Good luck, gentlemen. Right, so I've got the overlay update.
A lot of vanilla in this
A lot of
tournament.
vanilla. Literally just the most standard thing. DFH day. So we're going with US East. Very creative. I need to do team settings. I have Skyline Fan Club, SFC, and Shad Monkey. Yes.
So those 10 goals that really did in rock solid.
It really did. Agreed.
Even if Norwegians in pajamas win their game, they would need like so many goals. I could see.
Oh dear. Alright.
Same for Skyliner Fan Club. So it's basically already set in stone. It's going to be Tangerine, and then Shad Monkey, and then whoever else out of these last 3 teams.
We shall see. I'm just going to get them know name and password.
The last 2 teams, actually.
Here we go. Copy. And that should be correct if I'm capable of doing lobby details correctly. And then starting then overlay will get more and more complicated when we get to the best of 3s at the semis. I'll have to be updating more and more. It'll be very exciting. Latency variation. This is clearly already the longest anyone has taken to connect to a game. I'm very disappointed. Not amused at all, but you know, it's okay. Oh, I was gonna fix Streamlabs. That's what I was gonna do. I did actually have the alert.
Shout out
box
again
here.
to Shuggy for the host.
Indeed. That's very nice. That is a beautiful ear rape little bloom from Windows. We love that. And we just add in the alert box again and hope for the best. And now if you follow, it should show on the screen. So I do apologise to those who have missed, which include many people. In fact, I missed a resub as well. Missed 2 resubs. That's very sad. So I missed a follow from... Oh my goodness, I've missed so many. It's off the bottom.
Shake my head. The players joined the game before you even told
Players
them
joined
to.
the game already? Okay, well that's it. That's what I don't mind. I'm just going to... It's no problem. No problem. Go forth. I'm just going to spam read follows, don't mind me. Which from K for Carl, Sinister Rictus, Sly with the resub said no. Ashes with the 11-month resub said Tylac Yo. Sly's was 10 months. Follow from Over Never RL, AFK Prime, Grandy B 93, Trey 3761, Keko __. Callum the Shogun with the 103 viewer host, Jayski followed, thank you very much sir, Crazy on 101, and Lady Penelope RL. And suddenly we're 20 seconds into the game. What have I missed? Clearly I looked up at the right time. Damn.
Perfect timing to look back into the match. D-Monkey handing it off to Shadow, just taking his time. Not Blonde Monkey. Seems to be the inferior monkey in this matchup.
Maybe Shad Monkey have gone with the US East fine width strategy just because they want to optimize the ping that Shadow has, because obviously he needs the better ping. With D-Monkey being the superior player, he can play on a much higher ping, I believe is their tactic.
Makes sense.
It does.
Solid strategy so far.
Just need a 10 goal deficit and a 7 goal deficit. Alright, you see it seems doable. It is 1-0 already to Shadow Monkey. But as we've seen, Fluctuant Flatulence and Not Blonde Monkey are no strangers to comebacks. As we saw them very much come back. I say come back. They only won 1-0 over Norwegians in pajamas, but they had far less pressure to start with until they came back against the game, which they were obviously throwing. The midgets in pajamas, but
Yeah.
we still count it. We still count it.
Didn't have any shots on net either, so they did pretty well to stop them out then.
Very convincing. Much more focus, it seems, in this game on maintaining a possession. This is interesting.
Just taking his time on that one. Just waiting for the sound cues and jumped at the perfect moment, but still got demoed in the end.
Had to do a slight dodge. A little bit out of position, though.
What?
And it will find its way to the back of the net. The breakout flick from Fluctuant, who is an absolute madman, as you can see, and finding that very, very nice, satisfying flick in off the crossbar. D-Monkey was just a little bit too far forward, which you wouldn't expect from a player of his caliber, but it has been exposed and taken advantage of, and that is 1-1 and nearly another goal as we go forward with an even game.
Ooh, not Blum Monkey. Drops it down. But Flatulence is not in position to get the shot through the defensive end. Usually how we see with these two matches, just one player going up, try and see if they can get anything out of the defense, maybe bait one forward and then set something up for their teammate to potentially rotate in. But we haven't really seen too much of that yet from Skyliner Fan Club. Been stuck on their own defensive end for quite some time during this first half.
Indeed, they seem to sort of hit the ball from side to side and wait for one of Shadow or D-Monkey to take themselves out of the game before they move forward, which is fine. You know, waiting for a mistake is a perfectly valid strategy. It's interesting you said earlier about going one at a time, because in twos, you know, you find when you have players who are super confident with each other and they push up as a two and they try and pass, but again, it's so much more risky. So the standard, as he tends to be with twos, is to basically just make it a game of two different 1v1s, and you all just go one at a time.
Yep.
And this run in this ball, is it going to be able to be stopped? It is. It's a very good save there from Not Blonde Monkey. Looked for a second that they might just be able to run it from coast to coast and put in a go-ahead goal. But no, still 1-1, 2 minutes left.
Seems like this is always the way that we're going to be seeing Skyliner Fan Club play. They don't need to push up too much. They just need to wait for their moment to strike, and then they'll take it. Oh, but not the perfect opportunity there that they needed. Didn't have the ball control to put it through, and it's still going to remain. Oh, it wasn't going to remain. Caster's Curse there again, and this time Flatulence is able to flippity-flop it into the goal.
Exactly, and a nice little roll around. D-Monkey, rather than accelerate towards the ball, thought it would be faster if he reversed away from it, and Flatulence decided that forwards was the better way, and hence he got to the ball first, and that is 2-1 on the scoreboard, and we are slowly closing in on off that 10-goal differential that they need.
It was a very fast follow-up from him.
Apparently I am an little nuzzling girl who loves her daddy. Oh, woo. With that being said, 3-1 already.
Oof. Just got to say Aya to that one.
Aya?
It's not one Monkey. Yeah, all three. 3-1, though, is the scoreline for Skyliner Fan Club. It did look like it was in the favor of Shad Monkey at the beginning, but we saw what happened last time. Skyliner Fan Club was streamed. They're just saving all their best tricks for when they're up. Well, maybe not. That wasn't really the best defense.
This is a pretty good trick. This is, yeah, interesting. This is, you know, I'm just not sure about that trick, honestly. Personally, I think it might have backfired.
I'm not really a big fan of it, honestly.
No. Yeah, I think we can agree on that. But only one goal in it now. Honestly, looks like I was just gonna say, if anyone's going to get the next goal, it will be Shad Monkey, and they just do straight away. And suddenly they've just shot themselves in the foot again with a poor positioning, leading to a poor challenge. And Shad is just going to walk in and say, "I'm going to put this ball in this goal," and that's it. Tie game out of nowhere.
See, a lot more goals as we're seeing from chat to try and bridge the gap between second place. That doesn't even include any of the goals they're going to be getting in the game they're playing off stream right now. Followed through by Shadow, but not Blonde Monkey in position. Does get challenging, loses that one. Oh, can't get the follow through there. That would have been perfect. Still looking in the favor of Shad Monkey now, after able to bring it back by 2 uncontested goals.
Yeah, and the clock is actually ran down for the first time in a while, but this important save. D-Monkey gets the touch to the side. He does indeed. Impressive given the fact he is playing on 216 ping. I have to respect that.
Big facts.
Oof. I thought the ball was just going to sort of float and bounce into open net. That would have been worrying. Nearly the bicycle kick shot, but it didn't happen. Now they should be able to clear, and it looks like we might be going towards overtime. Unless...
Another overtime for the last group stage matchup.
Exactly.
Couldn't keep it up in time. Might have one go over 5 minutes if things continue this way, but
Another 5+
I'm
minute
sure it's not going to go that long.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go with 42 seconds. 42 seconds.
42 seconds. Yeah, that's a solid assessment. I'm going to go a minute.
A minute. A minute
See,
dead.
we'll see what happens.
Treeforce
Just a minute dead.
Okay, let's see. We're up to 25 and one monkey can break. He's got the ball, but it doesn't look like too dangerous a situation. He pulls a flick out of nowhere and he touches the backboard. Pulls up. It's finished. Ah, I meant 32. I meant 32. I'm a genius. Look at that guess. How do I do it? How do I do it? Actually, a fantastic play there from Blonde Monkey to get the ball from one side to the other, take a player out the game with a beautiful backfoot pass, and bring Flutter and Flutterers into the game. And that is, I would probably say, quite a deserved win. A very good game. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes if they do meet each other again. At which point we need to work out who is playing who in the bracket, and of course, exclamation mark ERCS should have the link there, and we know about as much as you guys in chat. I'm actually gonna have to open that link and find out myself as well.
Yeah, GG's to all teams involved so far. Unfortunate for Rock Solid, who went out, got one win, but that 10-2, I believe it was, yeah, against Shad Monkey, we just saw lose to SFC, just got them out at the end of that one.
Indeed, yes. Oh, I need to change the overlay, right? Group stage is now going to be changed to semi-finals. POG BO3. Oh, the question is, will we
Got
get
our standings.
Will we get that grand finals rematch between Skyliner Fan Club and Norwegians in Pajamas? Will we get it? And will they throw again?
That would be great.
It would be beautiful. I'm going to open up the link. See what we've got here. Final stage. It's not been put through, but we can see that it is available for us to see. So it will be Tangerine against Norwegians in Pajamas as one semi-final, and the other will be the two teams on 2 and 2, which is Shad Monkey and Skyliner Fan Club.
So we could, unless we're gonna do the other one first.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Who are we gonna do? Who are we gonna do first?
Andy is saying he wants to do this one though.
Andy wants to do this one now. Okay, so we'll do that one. Unless Andy needs a bit of time. Okay, other semi-finals. So we will be doing. Wait. So we.
We're just getting a rematch.
No, we're not. It's Skyliner Fan Club against Norwegians in Pajamas.
Oh, okay. I messed it up.
unless it's been.
No, yeah. I see the final stage now.
I see the final stage, but I don't know if that makes sense.
So then it's going to be Tangerine versus Shad Monkey. Wait, yeah, that doesn't make sense. First versus second.
Yeah, I was going to be over the moon if I did have the rematch of Skyliner Fan Club and Norwegians in Pajamas, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's meant to be Norwegians in Pajamas against Tangerine, because Norwegians in Pajamas went 1 and 3, and Tangerine are the only team to have gone unbeaten, 4 and 0.
But with the tiebreakers.
Indeed.
Is it something other than point difference? What was the tiebreakers?
Because it's two teams, the head-to-head. I mean, it doesn't even matter because they'd be playing each other, but it'd be head-to-head first. So whoever won, Shad Monkey against.
Shad Monkey.
Obviously, the game we just saw now would be on top. So despite Skyliner Fan Club having the worst goal difference, they are technically second seed.
Okay, so that makes sense. So that is correct. And we do get a rematch in the semifinals.
We will have a rematch of what we just saw, but it'll be after this next one.
Yeah.
Okay. So final stage is still not fixed, but we don't care. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna have an all EU game. That's what we're gonna do. An all EU game, which will be blue team, if I update it, should be Tangerine. I'm going to put them on blue again to tilt them. But blue is usually top seed. So. And then this. So Tangerine against.
Oh, it's Tangerine versus Norwegians in pajamas, apparently, according to
It's
John.
not going to be
I
them.
don't know though.
Oh, okay. So and he needs a bit of time, so he's going to go second. That makes more sense now. Okay. So
Yeah, so
wait,
it is
we
a
are going to have a direct rematch. What? I don't need to update the overlay. This is a dream.
Oh, are we playing the same?
It's a direct rematch, but it's a best of 3 now. And that was a very close game, so I'm completely fine with this. Skyliner.
We need to fix the bracket on
Club.
Challenge.
That's fine. The bracket is not my responsibility, therefore I don't care. Easy. Right. So now I've just put Skyliner Fan Club back on the overlay. I don't even need to change. I'm going to change the map without telling them. That's fine. We'll do some pre-match interviews and agree on which maps for what game. I think that's fair. And Finn can work on here, fixing that in the meantime. So yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into D-Monkey and Shadow's channel and see if we can get their pick for map 1. So they can pick map 1, and Skyliner Fan Club can pick map 2, and I can pick map 3. We will collectively, as us and Twitch chat, will just pick map 3. That's how it's going to be. It'll be great. Can't wait for a Pillars Decider match. It'd be great. Just great. Okay, so jumping in their channel. Twitch chat. I can hear myself. This is really weird.
Okay.
But do you know what's happening?
Yeah, we'll be picking a map.
Yep. So you get to pick map 1. What do you want as first map? Any map.
Let's go Manfield Knight.
Yeah, Manfield Knight.
Given the fact that you just lost close on a very standard map, the opportunity for a non-standard is always there.
That's okay. I think it'd make things worse.
Okay, so you would like Manfield Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you very much. I will be getting map 2 from them now.
Off the map.
We're in the lobby, by the way.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
Again.
Are we all still in lobby? Nearly.
Flux isn't.
Ah, well that's fine. But we don't. Oh, yes. But we'll leave and recreate it with the same details, so that I can make Manfield Knight the first map, as that is their map 1 choice. Speaking of which, you get to pick map 2 of your choice completely.
Do you have any preferences, Blonde?
Why don't we go DFH Stadium?
You did just win on DFH, so that seems to be a fair enough idea. Which means that if it does go to a Game 3, I hope you are aware that us and Twitch chat will collectively decide what Game 3 is played on. It won't be drop shot or boost, but it may be non-standard. It is, of course, up to them. So do be prepared for that if it does go to Game 3. How do you feel going into this matchup?
Pretty confident, given that we just beat them.
So that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Did they look like they were throwing as hard as Norwegians in pajamas?
Not quite.
Okay, understandable. The Norwegians
Still a
in pajamas
little.
are pretty. Yeah, obviously a little bit. I agree. So you're feeling quite comfortable. Obviously, on their home turf, Manfield Knight, you still feel like you can take this game 1.
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah, no problem. I like that sort of confidence. It's just. I'm also going to ask how they feel. If they feel like you got lucky, or if they're actually quite scared. I will find out. I'm going to jump to their voice channel now. So back to you, D-Monkey and Shadow.
Yep.
How do you feel going into this best of 3?
I'm a bit excited. Yeah, that was last game was pretty good.
Last game was pretty good. Do you feel like it was a bit of a fluke?
Yeah. Fluke in what sense? Like, it was a close game.
Okay.
So,
you feel more confident when you're playing on Manfield Knight because it's home turf?
I wouldn't say so. I just wanted a different standard map.
Yeah, that's fair enough. They did pick DFH Day again, though, as map 2. So you will be playing on the map you did just lose to them on, no matter what.
That's fair.
That's fair. And Twitch chat, of course, will pick map 3 if it does go to a third game.
Come on, chat. Let's pick something ridiculous.
May not be.
Neither of us will.
Exactly. So,
and everyone would.
The lobby is back up with the same details. You're welcome to join when you wish. I forgot to tell them that. Hopefully they know. And then when you are in, you are welcome to join. Good luck, gentlemen.
Lovely. Thank you.
For that, there wasn't another one for.
Just so you know, the lobby is up, and when you connect and everyone's in the lobby, feel free to join.
All right.
Thank you very much. And we are back in the
Sweet
booth.
And the challenge has been fixed.
Nice, challenge has been fixed. Australians, Australians, Australians. Cosmic PogChamp. That's not a map, but you know, well, Cosmic is. But Shadow and Monkey are in. Obviously, letting the lobby is up. So an immediate rematch, definitely going to be weird from the mentality side of things. Interested to see if it will be close again, or if either team will be able to edge out, having adapted and seeing what the others are already doing. Cosmic deserve Pogs by virtue of being in Sarp BC. Play Pillars. Boo Steve. Okay. Might play around with some player perspectives.
I haven't heard of that map actually. Boo Steve, the map.
It's going to be a DLC, pay to win map.
Oh, I gotcha.
Exactly.
Sports item.
Yeah, it's upcoming in the their new esports pack, which is for lacrosse teams.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
honestly,
so you can support your favorite lacrosse teams in game. Yeah.
Gonna have like rugby team apparel in game.
Rugby and golfers.
Oh yeah, we need golf.
Of your favorite
maybe
golfer
in tennis.
on your
bowling.
car.
We need bowling for Pluto.
Bowling,
honestly.
absolutely. Now that's quality. They're not joining, so we'll just give them a go forth. And yeah, I think I'm going to play around some player perspectives this time as well. We're going to spectate D-Monkey with some interesting camera settings. Quite close, unless it's been errored. Nope, he just has really close camera settings. Weirdly, to my surprise...
That's very close.
I know, it's quite odd. I mean,
Oh
it's close to, but I'm surprised that his perspective isn't upside down, as he is Australian, but it clearly... I thought that was a goal, it's just gone off the post. But no, he's trying to get down under his car, but not quite. He's going to have the chance to turn here with an open net, but he's only got 5 boost, and it will be cut out by Fluctuance, who will we now go to?
Yeah, looking at the perspective, it makes a lot more clear as to why they were struggling, but not this time. Shadow right to the bottom.
He's a very nice shot. Very good placement. Just completely out of reach of Fluctuance, who had gone for the boost. My bad. Isn't D-Monkey a Kiwi? That I do not know.
Possibly.
Maybe. He's definitely still down under. That's what matters at the end of the day.
It's from the land down under. Don't know the rest of the song.
Depends where you're going. There's a tactical fake from D-Monkey.
Tactical whiff, yep.
Yeah, that's what it was. An interesting team.
Trying to make them have some confidence before getting into the later stages of this best of 3 semifinal.
Correct. I mean, you would expect this, obviously, as D-Monkey and Shadow. The Shadow Monkey did pick Manfield Knight, so obviously this is the exact reason why they are now 2-0 up with 2 very strong strikes from Shadow.
This map just gives them confidence and reminds them of home.
Exactly. Not sure why, but it does. I agree. And we do have confirmation from John that he is indeed from New Zealand. So D-Monkey. This is a New Zealand camera settings. If you want to know his camera settings, do ask him in our Discord. What the dramatic goal line save! The defense coming out from Shad Monkey with consecutive saves, one after the other, and somehow they still have a clean sheet, and it's something to do with these camera settings. I'm sure it is.
Straight insanity on the goal line from Shad Monkey, and this map is just playing to their expertise. With those camera settings, and it's working out. But you get demoed, but not Blood Monkey able to put it forward.
Flick on, maybe.
I feel like Skylander Fan Club are a bit scared, and that's an open net as well.
Being run into the ground. Thankfully, goal difference don't matter in these games. With the BM demo from D-Monkey, can we see this? Can I get a replay of this, please? Come on, show me this. Look at this.
That's
What's that about? This is, we might have to give him a yellow card. That is not a regulation play.
It's roughing the defender.
Important touch at this point. They really can't afford to concede any more goals. They've got time if they can slowly just actually pull themselves together, especially on defense. But if they concede 4, I think it's pretty much out of reach, despite the fact they still have most of the game left. They're just not sure.
Skylander Fan Club might be banking on that map 2 pick to get them the victory. True. It might be a chance. No, they couldn't get the ball. Had no boost at the end there too, so have to give it up to the defense. as we approach halftime of Game 1 of this best-of-3 semifinal. Not looking up at all for Skyliner, as there's more pressure and almost another goal for Shad Monkey.
The pinch flying downfield, but Shadow makes sure that it's going wide. That is, of course, an important touch. And there was nobody there to capitalise after it's clear, so we'll go unpunished. After what was initially a really good pinch, but the possession is once again back in Shad Monkey's hands.
We've seen a few potential passing plays for Skyliner Fan Club. They just haven't been able to get the connections they need.
Actually, I think you will find they did make a very good passing play. This fake into Blonde's immediate infield pass. He just may have passed to the wrong player, and Shadow is going to be there, and it is going to be 4-0.
Ouch. That's all I gotta say. After that one is just ouch.
D-Monkey very well defending the goal there. If it was on that, he would have been there. And really not sure what they're going to be able to do for the rest of this game. It's still 2 minutes, so not impossible, but the way they've looked so far this game, it certainly does look impossible for Not Blonde Monkey and Flatulence.
Ooh, off the ceiling and out. D-Monkey can't get the touch. Flatulence leaves it up to Not Blonde Monkey. There's a follow-up. Oh, can't get it off the butt of his car, but Shadow does knock it aside, and they have plenty of room to breathe on the defensive end. Yet again, as soon as there's just one attack opportunity for Skyliner Fan Club, and it gets taken away from them by the defense, it just all fizzles out, and they have no really follow-up.
Yeah, it's they're definitely a counter-attacking team, that is for sure. Shadow looking for the fake there to rub in some even more tilt, but surely they put this one away. And they do. Honestly, quite an important goal.
Okay,
going into game 2.
That's a good one.
Given the game 2 will be an elimination game for them. It's important that they remind themselves that they can score open nets, at least that is a start. And that'll be important. Interesting to see if they'll actually get another one in the next minute.
We are getting a word from the organizers of the tournament, Finn himself, that Not Blonde Monkey is actually, in fact, Blonde Monkey. So that might shake things up a little bit, depending on if they move on after this one. But Shadow with the double touch, 5-1.
Is that allowed? Can someone ID?
I'm not sure. Yeah, we need someone to clarify. We can't have other players playing on people's accounts.
How are we gonna? Tournament administration has received word that Not Blonde Monkey Monkey is actually Blonde Monkey. Is this true?
I don't know what this is gonna lead to for this matchup, but almost worked for Skyliner Fan Club. They had the other team distracted by this announcement itself, but they weren't able to get the goal they need. Less than 30 seconds, down 3 goals, and nobody in sight for that connection as it just goes into the corner away from the goal line. Touched by Not Blonde, actual Blonde Monkey, which we have found out now. And it's going to be a win for the first game for Shadow Monkey.
It has. It's much closer towards the end, so I will suspect the game 2 will be very close from the outset. But seems like Shadow Monkey was certainly faster off the mark. It's BO3. Is this true now?
Oh, I guess the wrong information.
Identity.
Yeah. It's hard to tell sometimes,
Yeah, understandable.
Interestingly,
9 shots apiece. And as usual, D-Monkey doing the heavy lifting for Shadow Monkey, as you would expect.
Oof. Yeah, the 20 ping compared to the 200.
It's honestly
10 times better.
Playing on anything over like 120, 140 pings, pretty damn.
It's a lot.
It's not unplayable, but it's extremely, extremely off-putting. So we do certainly have to respect the dedication given that.
And the rank differential as well on top of that other ping.
Indeed. Go
GC to flat
more.
1.
It's like.
Oh, did we change the map?
Oh, damn it! Damn it! Change map. It's okay. They obviously need that DFH.
Yep.
Thank you, Treefrog.
Forgot to change the map.
Apologies, I hadn't looked into it. I knew I was forgetting something. I didn't know what, though. Obviously, we'll be same details, and we'll be going to DFH Day, which was where Fluctuations and Not Blind Monkey did have their victory. You have an updated overlay?
Oh, we
Thank
haven't
you.
updated
That's
the
another
overlay
thing.
either, yeah.
That's, clearly, I'm just scuffed. But that's okay. I can
Just blame the guys behind the production. It's
It
not our
is.
faults.
right here. There you go. I may have actually put it the wrong way round. Millennium has decided to host this stream as well. Thank you very much, Millennium. How was your stream? Welcome to ERCS, where Shad Monkey are one game up in the semi-finals against the Skyliner Fan Club, who are now on their chosen map, though, DFH Day, once they reconnect, because I did not at all forget to change the map. It is their fault. We've had some severe revelations in the past few minutes, actually, and that is the breaking news story that Not Blonde Monkey is correct. Not Blonde Monkey. He's not. He's not Blonde Monkey. He's just not Blonde Monkey. So we don't actually know what his real name is, but we do know that he's not Blonde Monkey.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
We had to specify that because if he was actually Blonde Monkey, then according to Finn, he would have been stoned.
Stoned?
Yeah. Stoned in a pit, I think. Scolded and
Publicly.
stoned till he dies alone in a pit, is what he said, to quote him.
Wow, well, that's a good thing that isn't the case. Thank you for the follow as well, Manelium. We are just waiting on. Is this some sort of tactical timeout? Do you think from the Skyliner Fan Club?
Might have gone to get
Trying to
a
take some
restroom
time.
break and inhale some specific stuff.
Yes, some non-performance enhancing drugs, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Of course. He's bribed Scheist to get Steve a starting roster spot in RCS. I wish. I think that's a fair punishment, honestly. Have a good stream, lads. Thank you. I hope you did too. Where is it that they have gone? That is the question. I shall. It's okay if they have a monumental 30 seconds to connect, or else we immediately disqualify them. That's a rule I've just made.
Gotta follow those rules, man.
Exactly. It's in writing. If I just write it real quick. Something in our announcement channel saying that we are up to the knockout stage. Very nice. I'm just going to add them in Discord. Plus join. Thank you. And we shall make game 2 starting soon. Correct, Andy. Game 2 is starting soon. Thank you, John. Who won the first?
Yeah.
You can see on the beautiful overlay. Damn it.
Yeah, the green right there.
Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. Now go forth. And so elimination game for the Skyliner Club, Skyliner Fan Club. It was 5-2, having gone 4-0 up. So the Skyliner Fan Club came into it towards the end, but Shadow consistently in the right place at the right time to punish mistakes for the first couple minutes of game 1 was the story of that one. But going into this game, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, the high ping or low ping advantage working out well for Shadow at 20.
Indeed.
Everyone else had a lot more than that. Even his teammate with over 200 didn't really get involved in the play too much in that last one. But maybe he'll be able this time as Flatulence still struggling a little bit after the first game of this best of 3.
They haven't really put up too much pressure. This is about as best as it's got so far, but only a floating, hopeful shot. But this could be a bit better. Much better finish, strong connection, and quite the shot to admire.
Must be the maps, man. That's all I can think about. But it was also that center by the defense of Shad Monkey, setting up Skyliner Fan Club for that beautiful finish. Now they're up 1-0.
Exactly. That was a hashtag rock solid shot, and definitely the goal they needed. First goal, so important in almost pretty much every game, and certainly
another one there too.
Game 1, I know, could have put them right under, almost as under as these camera settings, but nothing could be as down under as them. Those are quite fabulous. And last man back. We'll have to see how D-Monkey handles this. It's a strong shot, but he makes the save, and a good one at that. Will this be able to go on target? That's what? A good recovery from Shadow.
So close.
Came out of nowhere for a second. I thought it was going to go in. Not sure about the touch off the wall though. He's popped it back to middle where D-Monkey is waiting. Will he clang it? He's got the fake. with them camera settings, it's amazing. I don't know how he's done that. I'm struggling to change.
If he fakes himself, he fakes kind of his game
Exactly.
plan going into this one. It's the whole America
it looks
strategy.
quite-
If we don't know what we're doing, they don't know what we're doing
That's
either.
true. I thought it looked quite intentional. I'll give him that. I was quite impressed. He comes through and slams the ball around the corner. And a pop high. So we go back to director cam. Shadow pops it to the backboard. Will it be a double commit? Kinda, yeah. But a safe touch to the corner. I mean that the 1-0 lead is preserved.
Looking a lot better on defense as well for Skyliner Fan Club, but they are facing pressure from Shadow off that back wall. Denied the setup, but no, they had a
That is
perfect
not
open
converted.
net.
Can we get a
Just
open net
bot-
counter? Oh my
Oh,
goodness
not
me.
again.
Ladies and
2 in a
gentlemen,
row.
how many open nets have we actually seen scored so far on stream and all matchups? That is how you score a goal.
That one did. That was good.
As we can see from Shadow's perspective, this is how to score a goal that isn't even open.
Woo.
With a very nice flick.
Right over top.
Very, very nice.
Not Blonde Monkey doesn't know what happened.
Yes.
Had 1-1.
I mean, D-Monkey does have a quite significant ping. But he was not one who missed the open net there. This was 2 back-to-back missed open nets for the Skyliner Fan Club. And given that they are now tied game, they're definitely not going to be feeling too good about that. And in fact, I think they're going to be down 2-1. They are.
Yep.
It's very, very sad boy hours right now for the Skyliner Fan Club. Unless they can come back into this. Definitely should have been 2-0 up, but a 2-goal miss followed by this is actually going to put them a goal down. But, you know, it is half-time. There still is time.
What's our halftime report looking like from
Halftime
chat?
report says, yeah, what Treefork said. Of course, Treefork says D-Monkey isn't bad. He just had bad ping. So he's weighted differently. There's a lol. Jesus Christ, flucked. No! We need someone in net so that they can score. F, we want to game 3. Real Kiwi hours. Let's go, Skyliner Fan Club. And speaking of which,
Ooh,
structure
there
on
we
net,
go.
Shadow is there, has recovered, but the pressure is still on.
Yeah, Shell's going to get that simple clear and a good bump by D-Monkey. Buys him the time he needs. Now I can back up, get some boost, leave it up to the other side. A controlled release of possession so that they can just go back at it when they have more resources to work with, and take it all the way down the pitch and maybe go for another pass. Trying to extend that lead, but a great touch, and there we go, right over top, and not Blonde Monkey to tie it up.
From out of nowhere, there's just a back. It's 2-2.
Wow. That's all I got to say to that one is just wowzers.
And it still is. Elimination game. The Skyliner Fan Club. And if they can come up with plays like that, then I think they'll be fine. Now we just have to do is watch them replicate it. Place your bet. Will they be able to do that? A double whiff. Double monkey follow up.
No own goal! What? What is happening?
I immediately was about to say, before I couldn't say in time, oh no, it's an open net. At which point he fluffed the shot, but it got turned in anyway. I'm dead. Somehow, Skyliner Fan Club 3-2 up in the game. And it is Shad Monkey you need to find an answer. But after 2 goals of that sort of skill level, I don't know how they're going to do it. And apparently they can.
Maybe Norwegians pajamas were right when they were calling Skyliner Fan Club very lucky in the victory they had against them. And that's not very lucky on the defensive end, though. Perfect execution by the offensive Shadow Monkey.
Yeah, it was a very good pass, followed up very nicely. A good play from Shad Monkey, but yeah, it seemed that Fluctuation just had a sort of romantic interest that was the curb of his own post. Didn't really let him clear the ball.
Like a bot, basically.
Yeah, it was a bit of a tragic last story, though. It ended up with them being equalised on, and now they got to find another goal. Which, to be fair, they've pulled goals from places I didn't even know existed. So if anyone can do it, they can.
Ooh, almost able to succeed in that challenge. It's all Shadow. Just get hit right over top of D-Monkey, but not the grace of follow-ups. Not enough possession. And just puts him in a bad spot. D-Monkey to Shadow. Now it's all up to D-Monkey. He gets the whiff on that play, but nobody anywhere in sight to get the opportunity to put that through the net. Good back pass up to not Blonde Monkey, but D-Monkey is there instead.
There's some good pressure coming out from the Skyliner fan club, but unable to score a goal, probably because it would have been a bit too normal of a goal for them, and they're kind of like hipsters, so they only score cool goals. So they're gonna have to make something much more creative. And with 10 seconds left, it's them who are actually being come under pressure. So there might be a spot to worry. Except 2 players taking out the game. Can Fletcher keep it up? No, it's a challenge from Shadow in it. The ball will touch the ground, and we will be in overtime of game 2. The next goal, Skyliner fan club have to score it, or they are out. And Shad Monkey will advance to the grand finals.
While we are here as well, let me tell you a little bit about Twitch Prime. You know, do you want to know about Twitch Prime? Oh, you may be asking, what's Twitch Prime? Let me tell you, when you connect your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you can get 1 free sub to any streamer on Twitch every month. Yep. And along with that, get yourself some Twitch loot. With Twitch loot, you can go ahead and get yourself some exclusive Twitch gear and your favorite games. Why not drop your Twitch Prime to a streamer in need like Tylacto? And why not get a goal like that for Flatulence to get us that game 3?
That is going to be game 3. A turn in midfield. D-Monkey was faster to react, but it seems like he feels side-flipped a little bit too fast. Very unlucky, because, to be fair, if he wins that challenge to the ball, it could have been an equal goal, but just going in the other one. So very much a pivotal moment there, but it's gone the way of Skyliner Fan Club, and we're going to have a game 3. And indeed, you know, you can drop your Twitch Prime to a streamer in lead like Tylacto or Vodable. You know, that's welcome to all of you when we put out such fabulous content like this. 11 shots to 5 in this game.
The copy pasta leading to the victory for SFC, but now Twitch chat and us get to decide what game map 3 is.
What game will map 3 be played on? You have 30 seconds. Any map.
First one was Pillars, second one's Pillars, third one's Pillars.
We have
Fourth
3 pillars. I think it's pretty much unanimous. It's Pillars.
6 Pillars.
We will have Pillars. I will update the overlay. It is Pillars game 3 to decide who advances to the grand finals. I have never seen a competitive map on Pillars, let alone a competitive 2s match, given the fact that they're... I didn't tell them what map it is, but I do know that they're all wincing right now. The best part about Pillars, my favourite part, given that Psyonix cares so much about non-standard maps, is the replay camera. When you know, my Rocket League just crashed. Just so you know. My Rocket League has just rejected this non-standard map. It's just puked and shut itself down. My favourite part is the replays, because the camera just clips through the wall. What are they saying? What am I missing?
Nothing. I'm just laughing. Oh, let me invite you.
Yes, that would be easier. I can't remember my details. I will join the party match. Is it a sign? I'm not sure. We're in now. Look at this map. Can I go to free cam? Can I? How do I? How's it?
It's weird. You got to go to auto cam and then like press a button. I don't remember which one it is though.
That's okay. I don't need it anyway. So the update overlay is updated. Therefore, I will simply tell them to go forth and enjoy. Remember to enjoy. Enjoy. So the kickoff. Here we go. And I'm loving the directed camera already. It is very nice. D-Monkey clearing the ball down the left lane. He's definitely taken out the neutral creep there as he pushes in the tower. Shadow now advancing back beyond the tower. Actually was nearly looking to get into the other team's base there. But that's actually possession now taken by Flatulence. The ball is spilling. The curved wall catching out Shad Monkey. But they are going to recover and get the ball back in their possession.
I feel like Pillars is just a combination of the whatever the map is called. That's just a big circle.
Oh, Retropia.
So it's like that cut in half, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I like it. It's Rocket League the MOBA. Just need to put some towers in. It's some perfect, little bot cars walking around that you.
We need tower to.
Yeah. It needs to be little bot creeps.
Great. And they contain boost, so every time you destroy one, you get more boost. It's the way to do it. Psyonix.
It's actually a very good 50. You can get the ball into like effectively really safe places if you play it well. A very tactical map. It's just that nobody really is used to it, and it's very like not well optimized. So
Ooh.
the quick counter attack down the mid lane is.
No!
What is happening? We need a counter. Go through the replays and someone get back to me. This is a flick. It's a very nice flick. Taking the player out of the game. It's the follow. There it is. But it's a fantastic recovery on the block from Shadow.
Gotta rotate back around towards their end. Make sure that the middle lane is not wide open for the junglers to attack.
Spot on.
Might be a chance here for Shadow. As his teammate gets into a position to flank. Gets the touch. Not past the last defender. Not Blonde Monkey. Drops it down for his teammate. Over top of one. Now with the follow-up and the boost in the tank. Misses it though. Shadow doesn't want to challenge. He sends it back and goes right past D-Monkey. Not in position.
Very, very important touch from D-Monkey. If he misses that touch, there's an automatic goal. I say that it would have been an open net. And it would also have been an open net for Skyliner Fan Club. And that, it would probably have been fine. But the demo opens up the mid lane. And we're not going to miss that open net. That is what I like to see. The demolition from D-Monkey. D-Monkey just removing the opponent and getting a bump on his teammate as well. Completely much created that goal single-handedly. And all Shadow has to do is run that ball in and actually score the open net this time. And there it is, some interesting kickoff tactics, given that the changed positions. You're going to get a wall recovery here. Very creative. In that flip reset, just for style. It didn't actually do anything, but you know, he did it. So remember to be amazed.
Style points are all that matter at the end of the day.
Exactly. It's definitely quite a physical game now. It seems to be getting more personal now that we're in this game 3.
Ooh, that is
rolling
it.
round. No, the recovery from Blonde Monkey.
What?
Remember, he's not Blonde Monkey. And the fake shot into Pop. Definitely intentional fake. But look at this roll. Look at this roll. He's adapted to it. He's adapted. Well, the pre-jump dunk is taking a player out of the game.
D-Monkey, the only one with a kill so far in this game. And there's a shot from Shadow. Taking out another tower. Just down the mid lane. Haven't really touched the sides, but it works out.
Reading the bounce off that right-hand pillar, I should say. For a 2-0 lead, but given the unfamiliarity these teams have with this map, it's definitely not over. 2 minutes still on the clock.
Ooh, might get a good touch here by not Blonde Monkey, but Shadow knows what is coming. He just heads back to base in position. Need to leave, but not Blonde Monkey on his own does the duty of taking it through and gets them back on the board.
I don't know what Shadow's doing here. D-Monkey obviously called that he was going to do a flare fake and leave him the ball, and Shadow just wasn't ready for such an acrobatic gymnastic play.
We're getting a request for an overhead view for full MOBA mode, if possible.
I would love to, but switch camera. Fly. Yes, I knew I knew the control. Here we go. This is what I like. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
This is the way Rocket League was meant to be played, and Shadow is doing it on his lonesome. 3 goals to his name.
This is so much better.
By D-Monkey.
This is why they didn't fix the camera, because they knew it was meant to be viewed like this. It's so good. D-Monkey with the breakaway, but it's blocked. We're out on the side lanes. Shadow out of the jungle, sending it straight towards the base.
Right back towards them in the middle lane. There's Shadow almost with an own goal. Is that going to be it? Yes, it is. One
okay,
goal
let's just figure out what on earth has
two.
happened here from Shadow. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Not enough power.
He really wanted to keep that one-touch, one-bounce game going, but he didn't realise he was putting it in his own net. And suddenly a 1-goal game. MOBA View is favouring the... Well, that's 1 goal apiece in terms of the MOBA
Oh
View.
no, oh no. What?
Fantastic defense from Fluctuant, somehow getting D-Monkey to bump him instead of the ball. And they've got a counter-attack, but it's only down the side lane, so it's not that dangerous.
It's all about those mid lane pushes, man.
Got a tier 1 resub from Finn, but we don't care because it's Finn. Moving on with the game. He says, let's get it. Skyliner Fan Club. It was still a goal down with 45 seconds left. D-Monkey slamming it against the wall. And And that this pinch is
Let's get
flying.
ERCS sexy.
This is, yeah, thank you, Vietnamese
Dangerous
lady.
double commit.
Dangerous. D-Monkey with the touch, just stalling them out. The time to create opportunities is running out faster and faster.
Oh, that was dangerous. Going
Got it to
straight
the
towards the
mid
net.
lane
Oh, in the center.
They did get the ball towards the mid
Good
lane,
clear.
but all they've done now is gone to the other side lane.
They're really favoring those side lanes, but just hasn't been paying off at all for them. But there's a drop down. Now they just need a touch. And there we go. Tied 3-3 on Pillars. Game 3. 12 seconds left.
This Blonde Monkey creating it, getting it into the middle, and a double commit, taking both players out of the game, and Flutterin's the right place at the right time, and most importantly, scores the open net. We have a tie game.
Bases are open. Towers are destroyed. It's all down to this with 10 seconds
Literally, they're
remaining
base
for
rushing
a
at this point.
potential overtime. There's Flatulence.
Base race.
Oh, but it's not going to be enough. They're just going to kill the ball.
Both teams have
might
mega
keep it out.
creeps.
They couldn't keep it up. Trying to stall as long as possible, reset themselves, and go for another attack. There's one by Not Blonde Monkey, but D-Monkey is the one that's waiting patiently. It goes off the post, or off the pillar, and works out well for the defense. They take it forward with all the boost in the world. Breakaway from D-Monkey, right past him, not the shot they need.
From Shadow.
Oh.
Very, very tense. Shadow trying to get a man to commit, but in the end, it just shoves it straight through. And dangerous attack has to be a touch from Fluttering. And it is D-Monkey with the shot, and he's found the angle. The killer blow from D-Monkey. Look at him. He slides this ball into the blue team's DMs, past both players. It's beautiful.
GG's all around. Flatulence blaming Twitch chat, but it was all their fault.
Always blaming the map. They're just not good meta players.
I mean, they were able to bring it to an overtime, but it just wasn't enough for them to take the victory. Flatulence ended up getting played by Shadow as he got past him, and they got the finish for D-Monkey.
A fantastic
Great victory by
series.
Shad Monkey to move on to the grand finals of ERCS Season 1.5.
Indeed. Very, very good.
What a
I'll
finish.
slowly update this overlay. Obviously, I'm sure chat will pick Pillars again if we get another Game 3, as that was beautiful. So we have Norwegians in pyjamas. Same will apply. I will give, as higher seed, I will give Game 1 to the choice of Finn and the cat. And Game 2, I will give to the choice of Andy and Sly. And Game 3, if we do have one. Of course, we wouldn't expect one, given that Norwegians in Pyjamas went 1-3, and we have the 4-0 unbeaten team of Finn and the cat. But if we do get a Game 3, Twitch chat will decide once again. Once I finish this overlay, I will get updated on alerts, which I'm actually just going to do now. Thank you very much for a 3-month resub, Billy Bird. Hello. Hello to you too. And of course, thank you once again, Finn, for your 2-month resub. We have to update the overlay as they're called Tangerine after the cat.
Fun facts, Tangerine were the only undefeated team in the group stages.
So you would expect them to be favourites going into it, but we definitely have the very strong interview game coming out from the Norwegians, although they did get absolutely destroyed by Not Blonde Monkey. And I'm not sure if they'll be able to quite recover from that.
This will actually be a rematch of the off-stream match between Tangerine and Norwegians. The only game they won by 2 goals instead of just 1 goal.
I see. So it's still respectably close, is what we're expecting. So what we're going to do is just going to jump into the channel with Tangerine and get their map 1 pick. What's what we're going to do?
I'm the new cat.
Hello, Finn and the cat. Can we get the cat's map pick for Game 1, please?
All right. Okay, Tangerine, what map are we playing on?
That's I've learned the language in the meantime. It's Retropia.
You're
Utopia
picking.
Retro.
You're picking Utopia Retro.
Yes.
Yes, as the resident start this. Yes.
Okay. Well, that is understandable why you'd pick that, as you are clearly, as resident Starbirds, going to have an advantage on that map. I will update Andy and Sly, who I'm sure won't be too amused, given the fact that they avoided non-standard maps at all cost. And I'll get back to you. How do you feel going into this match? Are you confident?
Yes,
very confident.
Very confident.
I see.
Beat them in scrims, beat them in group stage. Just gotta complete the trifecta.
Okay, EU server it will be, and very confident. Let's see what they've got to say.
Rotate the other way around. Yeah,
Rotate
hey.
the other way around. What is up?
Yeah,
Norwegians in
we're
pajamas.
already.
I have to
You just
inform
leaked our
you.
tactics.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I have to inform you that Tangerine have picked map 1
Rotate.
and they have picked Retropia.
Yeah, we heard.
Yeah, we're good on that map. We're
Yeah,
pretty confident
you
with
like
that pick.
the curves just aren't done correctly for the camera and you can't see anything when you're
Oh,
on the wall.
oh, well,
It's
we don't
good,
really
isn't
care
it?
about the camera, to be
Oh,
honest.
Okay, that's good.
We just ball chase.
Okay, so can I get your map 2 pick, please? What would you like as map 2?
So Treefork said underpass, but should we let Treefork?
Why don't I go with hoops?
We're not allowing drop shot or hoop. It has to be soccer.
That's
soccer.
Actually,
Andy, I'll let you pick.
oh, that was a lot of pressure right now. Okay, wait. Let me just go through them.
Could do OG Neo Tokyo.
Oh, we could do that.
Old Neo Tokyo?
To be honest,
Tokyo Underpass?
Should we do that one, Andy? Yeah, I think we should do that one.
Okay.
Sure, go with it.
So potentially a full non-standard map series is what we're going to get. Tokyo Underpass. So talking to Tangerine, they said they were very confident going into this game. They expected it to be comfortable, having apparently beaten you in game and in scrims. What do you have to say to them?
Well, first off, streams don't really matter. Let's be honest.
Okay, I don't know if we're going to agree, but okay.
Oh well, okay.
They don't matter either.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm really proud that we've managed to throw so many games to get this last seed.
I see.
And I think we're done shine now, to be honest.
You did say that was your plan earlier on, so
exactly.
You are seeing it through. I will expect a comfortable victory from yourselves then.
Yep.
It will be on EU servers, and I will DM you lobby information shortly. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Not sure how this is going to go. Both teams clearly confident. Not sure if one's pretending to be confident, but we'll see. I need to think of a name. Yeah, that's it. It's definitely not the shortest of passwords.
Get played, Tree Park.
Alright. So, I need to create the lobby. Did you give me host?
Oh yeah, I got you. 1 sec. There you go.
Very nice. Okay, so our first map is Retropia. Utopia Retro. And that will be on Europe for the whole series. Very nice. Team settings,
It's gonna be great.
So we have the Tangerine and Pajamas. And create the match. Name Tangerine. Password was, I think, that. Honestly, I'm worried that it doesn't fit.
You changed the team names already?
I have, yes.
Sweet. Ah, damn, you got it, Tree Fork.
Right, thank you very much for the follow, Fluctuance. We are definitely in Retropia. Not sure how I feel about this. Not sure. Right.
The only way to really feel about this is abusement.
Yeah. The issue I have is whenever you're dribbling on the ball and you're like here, it's sort of you don't see this. You just see the blackness of the wall and you can't see. It's a very big issue. What is very interesting is kickoff strategies though, and of course this floating boost here and this little ramp. And of course there is recovering through the goal. It's a very, very creative map. Not sure it's normal enough to ever see a future in RL, but I certainly feel like it could have had more effort put into it.
I'm sure all the Shogi Bowl fans will enjoy this.
That is true.
Because they just watched a few of those today.
Go forth. We're going to have game 1. And I'm not sure what cam I want to stay in. It's not a MOBA, so I guess I'll just go back to direct cam and see how that goes for now. Very interesting kickoff. He popped out of the way of Andy, who's just sort of poked the ball and let it go.
Solid strategy from Andy there too. Just tried to set himself up and go for the finish quite early on. They're trying not to use the walls as much as possible, but that is an open opportunity. The double commit doesn't matter as they put the first one through.
Not sure about this touch from Sly. It would have been very good if Andy looked more ready for it and could actually have taken 2 players out of the game and they could have taken a short route across the middle of the donut. But definitely didn't seem very planned, and the missed touch is going to end up getting punished. And we have 1-0, but still plenty of time on the clock.
It's here for Finn. Off the wall. Tried to bait out the defender, but he got the touch he needed. A little bit of a double commit there, so they need to back off and try and reassess their approach to the other end. Oh, Andy pushed up too far.
It's an unlucky 50, but dangerous. Seems like you'll see that the Norwegians are being taken out of the game far more easily than you're finding the Tangerines be. They're recovering very simply through the goal, so if they do commit for a challenge, they're not out of the game for long. So it does look like it's only a matter of time before there's a mistake from the Norwegians in pyjamas, and probably another simple goal. But we'll see if they change things up. This is a good clear to start it off with.
Looking a lot better for Norwegians in pajamas. Maybe their strategy to get that last seed has paid off, as they aren't getting completely obliterated by the first seed yet. But it's only been 1 gold, and we are playing on Retropia, which might be the best map for them at this point.
Not sure, and it also really have helped if Andy got that hit, but he's actually faked out Finn, but Finn's going to be able to recover, and the ball is certainly not on its way to the goal, not quite yet. And Finn's just going to be able to recover and burn a lot of time, falling from the ceiling. But Sly is in the right place at the right time, and they're going to hold them at midfield again.
Now Andy can't get it past, but it's up to Sly. He hits it off the side of it.
It's a wild
worst bounce ever.
There's only
Can't follow up on that at all.
The hidden trampolines on this map where the curves are, though. That is not to be forgotten. Springy things. He's going to make this hit. He's actually been taken out of the game, but there should be time for Finn to recover. He does so through the goal. And Sly just sort of flopping it, hoping to make contact, but did not. There's a couple chances where the ball's popped dangerously, just like this, for the Norwegians. That was a very nice play if they pulled it off, but the shot's just not been there. So they're not going to have that many chances, and they don't look very comfortable themselves when they're on defense, but this is better from them.
It's hard to be comfortable on defense or even on offense in Retropia. It feels you're always on edge and you don't know where the ball is going to bounce. It's unpredictable of what's going to happen. So you just got to maintain control of the ball as close as possible.
Going around the ball in the right direction, which is not what Sly did there. He actually pinched it in the complete opposite direction to where you wanted. And then the man is very much with Tangerine. But they do double commit. There's a very good challenge from Sly to make up for it. The touch from Andy is going to slow things down, though, rather than help them along. You're going to have to recover the ball. But the challenge is too early from Finn. Where's that flick going? Is it? It looked like it might have been on target, but the pop's out. But Sly's got the bump. But who's going to put the ball in the net? He turns it around, pops it off the wall. Can he get the recovery himself? No! Finn makes it back in time. Andy's still going to have a chance, but he's not got boost. He can't turn around. Double bumps, and oh my goodness, Sly's bumping everyone. He can't stop bumping everyone. He bumps his own teammate. That could have been it. 1 minute 35 on the clock, and that really should have been it, not could have been it. And they've got to turn the ball around again.
And that's what happened last time. But when Norwegian in Pajamas were playing against Skyline Fan Club. But still, Finn, utter confidence as he's going towards the other side. Has to rely on John to take it forward. Hits it to the side. Still getting stuck there, it seems. It just loves to play in that area.
The director cam loves being on the wrong side of the entire pitch to the ball. She's like, yeah, let's just look at this white outline. Oh my goodness! He nearly turned into some sort of cyborg as that ball nearly went in. And it's actually a very, very good save from Sly.
Still unable to push it forward just enough to get a good shot on net. We've only seen no shots on net so far from the Norwegians in Pajamas.
No, that's just not true,
that's their strategy.
The registering has been dodgy.
The registers.
35 seconds, you would feel it's a bit of a robbery if they don't get a goal out of this, given the amount of good chances they've had. But
Well, it might not be a goal for them. It might be a goal for Tangerine.
Clinical. If you see that, there it is.
That's it.
Such more clinical. Such more clinical. Many shot. Much goal. Very good. Double play from Finn.
Wow.
The players to the ball. It's gotta
Close
hurt.
one.
It's gotta hurt. But yeah, there's still time. It's just the kickoffs are very, very odd. You wouldn't really expect to see a goal off of them. That is for sure.
Could just blame it on the map itself, but
Actually, yeah, indeed. We could go for a mid-series interview. Maybe if we're going
Might be
before a
good,
game
yeah,
3. If it's before game 3, yeah, I agree.
yeah, before game 3 is probably the better idea.
Yes. I would be very curious to see if Sly blames this on the map. And the map
I'm
is
excited
why
for
he
Tokyo
accidentally-
Underpass, which is our next map.
Well, he accidentally bumped his teammate, of course. So very, very close game 1. I don't think 2-0 is really a fair scoreline, but a very, very close game. Interesting to see how game 2 turns out.
Could have easily gone to overtime, especially
very
after all
easily.
those bumps. If the the ball finally went in and got
Yeah.
a goal for Norwegians in pajamas. I mean, you're right. It didn't reward them with a single shot, but they
Yeah.
had plenty towards the net.
It's very, very unlucky. It happens. And Tangerine move up to match point. 1 game away from the grand finals of ERCS season 1.5.
Yep. Make sure to change the map.
I will. I will indeed. Thank you. Tokyo Underpass. That's map, not preset. Tokyo Underpass. There we have it.
And he had lots of fun. That's all that matters.
And Sly just
But
says,
we
but
lost."
we lost. That's the spirit.
Rocket Labs RLCS.
Will we see a game 3, chat? Do you see it happening? That, of course, was Tangerine's map pick, but now this is Pyjama, so, you know, you would expect them to do certainly a bit better, and they only need a little bit better to take a game, as far as I'm concerned, judging off that one. And if they do, we will be seeing a game 3 once again. It's very difficult to top the last series, but given how close that game was, we should be in for a treat. Is anyone connected? Who are we missing?
We should have something called the RLCS, the Rocket Labs Championship Series. I feel like that'd be
Exactly.
enjoyable.
That works so well. Right, lads, quick question. Yes, chat. Tangerine going to win a close game 2, IMO. What should my fantasy team name be?
Rocket Labs Championship Series.
Exactly.
Boom.
Right, director cam's getting a bit confused. Strong hit. It's more linear map. It's going to let Finn sort of smack the ball with his dominance and get a lot of distance on the ball more easily. So if an attack does go to the wayside for the Norwegians in pajamas, it will take them a long time to turn over the ball. Of course, Neo Tokyo, traditionally a very passive map. You would always see a lot of long overtimes in this in ranked, just because it's much harder to score without the traditional corner bounces to read. And so people can just sort of wait in net and wait for the ball to roll around. It's much more difficult to create a chance. You see, that's a demo off screen. A lot of infield passes from these side ledges, creating opportunities. Will Andy be able to put in the Doomsday deal? Oh! Well, he can't, but I can tell you who can. It's a particular Finity can put in the Doomsday dish.
Ouch.
And we have a goal. 4:20 on the clock.
For an own goal at 4:20 on the clock. Good coordination between both teams, working in synergy just to have that perfect moment appear on stream.
Looking very good. Much more confident gameplay from the Norwegians. Almost too confident on their map of choice, as you would expect. And suddenly it looking like a bit of a mess on the side of Tangerine, although Sly's aerial was a bit more of a mess. As Finity pops it up. Can he follow it up? No. Good defensive play from Andy. Will keep the ball at bay. And now they have a counter-attack.
Solid bounce off the bump, and there's the touch by Sly. Almost got the follow-up with the block, but it does get knocked aside. Now there's a chance. Good setup again, but just off the
He's on the ledge. He can't get to the ball in time.
Whew.
It's actually Dominus versus Octane match. We need Octane to win this for the morals of Rocket League. See, John can't challenge straight away there, given the fact that the ball was up the ledge. Thankfully for him, Andy decided he would just miss the ball because he's a sportsman. But the shot, I think it's just over. It is. Sly, however, just flies out of the way, and the open net miscounter is... Oh my...
Oh no!
I'm just done. What is... No. But what...
I don't know. I don't know.
1-1, 3:20 on the clock.
Dominus
That is,
best car, question mark?
Yeah, I don't know, but the ball has resulted in a 50-50 after a couple of very questionable open net conversions, and suddenly a very dangerous roll is going to be followed up with Finn. Very simply, Sly just caught looking at the sky, really. He just he was admiring the weather, sort of standing there like, yeah, this is nice, yeah, this is, oh, the ball is in my net. Taking way too long to react there. Finn taking advantage, just slapping his face into it with his dominus, and the ball just flies in. 2-1, and suddenly the tables have turned. And it could be even worse, but a good challenge from Andy will keep the deficit at only 1 for now.
Might be all she wrote if things continue this way. Tangerine just need this one win, and they will move on to the grand finals to face off against Shad Monkey, who have been patiently waiting for their chance to become the victors of ERCS 1.5.
Still time. It has again been a very even game. Somebody in chat did predict that Tangerine would win a close game too, and currently they are looking very, very much of a good prediction. And like I say, it takes so long to turn the ball around. It's just not easy to score without an obvious mistake. Speaking of obvious mistakes, I'm sorry, Sly, but this ball is bouncing over your head, and the idea is you hit it. You don't. He's definitely gone into that corner a little bit too keen, and Finn, he's just sort of there. He's just like, well, I guess I'm scoring this. And now it's a 2-goal deficit, but we still have half the game. And given that we've had 4 goals in the first half, it is far from over.
Ooh, the midfield popped up towards John. Now Andy. He's just going for it. I guess he was going for a
straight
bump.
For the bump.
It just did not work.
It looked very creative, given the fact he had a massive ledge to get over to start with. John with a very solid challenge. He's going to keep the ball at bay, and now they've got 2 players back again. I'm not sure. We're hitting the ball away from each other on Orange team at the moment. As slowly it seems like the panic might settle in, but the reality is their attacks, certainly for the first half of the game, are very dangerous. They just need to get the ball over there.
Thoughts and prayers in chat for Norwegians in
Will he
pajamas.
recover in time? He was not a target. It's not sure about the boost collection that went along with it, but he has got it eventually. Finn's in an awkward spot, and it allows Slide to come in, rolls up to that high ceiling, and Slide not sure about the area, but it is going to allow John to come back in, and he will be recovered. With a little bit of a fake, he's going to get some space. John might bump him though, he's going to have to be careful. The dribbling is not the most ecstatic flick I've ever seen, but he was running out of boost. And Andy is going to come in with the team fake, and it really does seem like they're getting themselves stuck. And this is yeah, Alexa. This is yeah.
Alexa played Dispatchio.
Thank you.
No problem.
3 goals are needed in the next 1 minute 22 seconds. I just don't think it's impossible, but they certainly need the first one soon. Then there's going to be belief, but they need this next one in the next 20 seconds max, I'd say.
I think it's all about the coordination at this point for Norwegians in pajamas. They've been just going for a lot of solo efforts, and we talked about that before. It's good to do that and not take too many risks, because it's just 2 separate 1v1 games basically going on. But at this point, since they're down by 3, they kind of have to take the risk if they want the biscuit.
Let's see. Well, the time is running out. There's not much more they can do. Slice hasn't seen boost in what feels like years. He's basically just fasting himself in the desert. The open net misses counter has just been increased thanks to Finn there. To be fair, the strategy might just be to not score. Like a 1v1, you don't give a chance for a kickoff goal to happen. Not sure if they're actually doing that. Don't think that was intentional, but given the time of the clock, I would be shocked if the Norwegians come back into it now. We've seen crazy things, although at this point I'm not sure we have. This would be pretty incredible. Now, granted, Sly could have maybe put one in there, but with very much limited boost, it would have had to have been perfect. He has water played himself.
Finn just gave that to him. You could tell that he's just like, kind of pitying the other side, and he's just like, okay, you guys can take this one.
I'm glad Andy put it in. Sly boostless since 1999. Permanent Sly cam. That's what we're on. Well, 4-2
Sly is our guy, but
scoreline.
not this game.
Unless I can get another one, but I doubt it. There we go. GG's. It is a 2-0 sweep to the grand finals. And that is where they will be headed on the side of Finn and the Cat, also known as Tangerine, but we only really care about the Cat. The Cat showed up big in this matchup. Definitely rode the confidence after equalising in this
Still
game.
undefeated.
Could have been very
going
different in
into
this
those grand
game, though,
finals.
as well as in the first game. And we will have interviews with both teams following that matchup with you right now. Let us talk to the winners, which is, of course, Affinity and John _ aka _ always.
I want to say
Hello, gentlemen. You are
hello.
now qualified for the grand finals. So, how do you feel following that matchup? How?
First, I gotta ask my cat for some comments.
Yes. Obviously. Thank you.
All right.
Penis.
He did not say penis. He just said that r/Rocket League Esports is the far superior news source than Octane.gg.
Ooh.
Also, Octane.gg's dead website. Sly, please retire.
Ooh.
6 months.
That was Finn's
want
comments,
you.
not my cat. I would like to say that I think my experience from Supersonic Acrobat Rock or Balcars really helped during the Retropia game.
Well, you did win it, so it's fair to say.
We did win it. I'm an ace at rotating through the net because fuck rotating actually around the map.
Yep. So
and I'm really looking forward to our grand finals.
Good.
Where I guaranteed an OCE winner or a console winner. Both things that will never happen, actually.
And also, the two teams in the final are the lowest ranked teams in the entire tournament. So get fucked, elitists.
Wow.
Damn.
Would you like me to pass on your comment about Octane GG to Sly?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
very.
right. Let's do that. Hello, Norwegians in Pajamas. I may have put this interview on hold as I've suddenly got Phil Swift in my ear. He's quite loud, but we'll try and go with it anyway. I received comment after their victory from Tangerine. They wanted, I believe, I didn't catch all the words exactly, but there was something along the lines of "Get fucked, Sly. Octane GG is a dead website." I'm not sure how you
also
feel
something about RL Esports being the place to get information. Woo!
Sly's back. Sorry, temporary DC there. Yeah.
Sorry, what did they say?
That's a lot of damage.
Well, that's a lot of damage. So what they said is it was get fucked, Sly. Octane GG is a dead website.
Okay, yeah.
It's something about RL Esports being the better place to get news and information.
Oh, well, he's not wrong. That's a really, really good website. Like a lot of effort goes into that website, and not much effort goes into Octane GG. I mean, since we picked up Finn, he's written us one article in 1.5 months. So it's just, I mean, it's a pretty dead website, Octane GG. We have to accept that, and we have to accept that our performance wasn't very good. And I'm just going to cry myself to sleep tonight.
Well, I do feel like
to be
both
fair
games
though, this
were
was
very
too.
close.
Yeah.
There were pivotal moments in both games at which you could have pretty much secured your own victory.
Yeah, in the first map, we were so close to scoring,
You just had a little bit of a slight bump addiction, I think.
Yeah, we may have, and then the own goal on the second map. Yeah,
that did happen.
Defining moments in RO esports, I think.
Moments.
Unfortunate, but we'll recover from this.
Very different. You will recover. I believe you will.
And
you go out with a semi-final finish, which is very respectable in what was a very good series.
Thank you.
So
Thank you very much.
And at least you did better than Liquipedia.
At least. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna say, 2s are the inferior playlist. I'll be back to win ERCS.
Okay, that's a completely fair comment.
Fair enough.
I can concur with that. And I will go to organise the grand finals now, which will be best of 5. Thank you, gentlemen.
Farewell.
Okay, we are back.
Pretty solid games all around. I unfortunately have some bad news. I gotta actually peace out for the grand finals. But it's been a pleasure, Steve, to commentate with you and against that have been going on.
It's been
so definitely be tuning in while I'm gone. But good luck with the grand finals, man.
That's okay. We got this down. No problemos. I gotta update this overlay. Thank you very much for helping. Thank you very much for everything.
See ya.
Goodbye, sir. Right, so I gotta update this overlay real quick. Shifting to solo cast mode. Tangerine can be blue team still. Saves me editing that. I will update it's grand finals. Best of 5. There we go. Look at that. That's capital letters just to emphasize how grand it is. So we have the Titanic matchup that is Tangerine, also known as Finn and the Cat, also known as pretty much just the cat, versus the Shad Monkey. That's for some reason I can remember the players and then I need to figure out how to put their names together. There we go. Shad Monkey. That is what we like to see. It's going to be a best of 5. Our first and only best of 5. Single limb. So these 5 games are exactly what matters. And I'll probably go with the same format. I will let Tangerine pick games 1 and games 3. I will be letting Tangerine pick games 1 and games 4. Shad Monkey will get games 2 and 3. And if it goes to a game 5, of course, Twitch chat will have the decision to them. That way nobody can win plainly off of it makes sense as to why that would be the case. Now that that's up, I will jump into their voice channels and ask them. Greetings, Team Tangerine. In case you weren't aware,
Greetings.
I will be giving you the choice of what map you would like to play in map 1 and map 4, should we get there.
Alright, gotta ask our coach. Tangerine, what maps we playing?
Yep.
Alright, I like that.
It's a very similar meow each time.
Yeah. He's just the microphone makes it sound like that. It's
Yeah.
totally not a pre-recorded thing or anything like that.
You know, it's
But
fine.
yeah, that was it. Map 1 is Mansfield, and then our map was it 3 or 4? I can't remember.
4.
I think it was Retropia.
So you're going for your safe territory. You got Manfield. Which type of Manfield?
D. I don't know what Manfields there.
Stormy, night, or day?
D.
Day. Manfield day for game 1, and for game 4, should we get there? You will have. I may have dropped my controller on the floor. Retropia, which you had previously won on. Safe choices. Do you feel confident going into the grand finals?
Very.
Very. Okay, I will transfer that to Shadow Monkey and see what they have to say about that. Hello, Shadow Monkey. Just to let you know, the cat is extremely confident going into this grand finals. In fact, he said very confident to emphasize. Do you have anything to say about that?
I like cats. You know, that's cool. We'll just play a game and have fun.
It's a very wholesome answer.
Yeah.
I don't personally like cats, but
Yeah.
you know, it's cool. It's perfectly fine.
Wow, that's offensive. Yeah, but you know, I'm really toxic on the Rocket League server, but yeah, I'm just trying to focus.
That's understandable.
So yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time focusing and being extremely toxic at the same time.
No problems.
Yeah.
You should be aware now that you will have the map choices for both games 2 and 3. So if you would let me know what you would like to play games 2 and 3 on.
What did Tangerine pick for games 1 and 4?
They picked game 1 as Manfield Day, and they picked game 4, should we get there, as Retropia.
Oh god. Okay. What do you think, Shadow?
Yeah, let's go one standard, one non-standard.
Okay. So which one though?
What? Let's do like a Manfield Night game or something. And then
Game.
you can choose non-standard game 2. Oh, sorry, game 3, and then you can choose a.
Let's do. I'm sorry, but let's do Pillars.
All right.
Pillars, game 3.
Pillars for game 2.
Pillars game 2 and game 3.
What was it? Was it Manfield?
Let's go Manfield Night or something.
Yeah.
Manfield Night. So we go Manfield Day into Pillars, into Manfield Night, into Retropia, into Twitch chat pick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you very much. You okay with US East servers? Is that your choice? Or would you prefer US West?
Yeah. US East is fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will give you details promptly. The lobby will be up immediately. Everything is updated. All is well. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thanks.
I am back in the casting booth alone. Feels bad, man. And I will be sending out details just now. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Twitch chat. If it gets to game 5, I want double goal. Well, you can pray for the game 5, and then you will be able to choose. Game server is full, apparently. I don't agree with you, game. I just think you're wrong, to be honest with you. So pardon me for that burp. I might have some water. Let me have some water real quick. Hoping for a full 5-game series. Monka S in chat. Thank you very much. Tangerine against Shad Monkey. The only 2 teams who have made it this far. Others have just fallen at the wayside. Some fell at the first hurdle. Some lost 10-2 to a Kiwi. But only 2 are left now. And that is Finn and the cat, already loaded into the lobby. The cat obviously known as Carl Cole, and also known as John, but nobody really calls him John. Where's Vodable Bible Thumb? Vodable had to go. Feels bad, man. So it will be a solo cast for the finals, which is even more of a feels bad, man, but that's for you guys. You got to put up with my voice twice as much, maybe even more than that. I don't really need my controller to spectate. I might be changing player perspective to see if I can see what I would like to see. Just waiting now. The tactical time still from Shadow Monkey, trying to psych out Tangerine. Understandable, so I expect nothing less. Of course, this first map pick was that of Tangerine. They picked Manfield Day. Our second map will be Pillars, as a pick from Shad Monkey. Third game will be back on Manfield Night. And fourth game, the pick again from Tangerine, will be on Retropia. So we got a mix of standard and non-standard. Only 5 in the lobby this time, so I will once again tell them to go forth. And there we go. I'm sure my phone's gone off. I should probably let somebody know that I'm not done yet. That's fine. God, that's not a message, so we're all good. And we will be going straight into kickoff. I've clicked spectate, so the 3, 2, 1 countdown is there. Let me know if anything's not up to date on the overlay. I think all should be well as we head into the first game of this best of 5 in the ERCS Grand Finals. Ball forced to Finn. He clears it way upfield though. Going to need a reaction from Shadow, who doesn't actually get the defensive touch. And now John the cat is coming in, and let's just forget I ever said that. Finn's got the ball, and he's taken out the wall. That actually rhymes, but I'm not a rapper. And he flicks it into the box, and it's a very good clear from D-Monkey. Bounces around to John, but it's going to have to be an awkward touch, or it's not a touch at all. Actually, John's actually retired from this game. He's too fashionable. He's not going to hit the ball, and Shadow's helped him out by doing that, by just removing him from the field. But Monkey's there again, keeping up the pressure as he takes up not so much a 50. Finn's actually got it past him. He's not going to get the boost though. He has got the hit over the top, but I think it's too high. It is. Comes down off the crossbar. He chooses to leave it, at which point John's going to come in. And nope, third time lucky, he still hasn't hit the ball. So Finn's going to continue. And it's actually going to be taken from his teammate by Shadow, who then fakes out John 5 times. John has not hit the ball, and unfortunately, he really needed to hit it that time. Shadow with a lovely pitch-to-pitch dribble, who takes his team out of the game, he takes John out of the game, and 4 minutes 14 on the clock, it's a 1-0 lead for Shad Monkey. OCE. As we see the next kickoff come out, it's a side kickoff. Finn and Shadow meet in the middle, the ball pinches flying up. Finn gets a touch though, a nice touch, but accepted. It's only gone straight to D-Monkey. He takes a nice 50 with John, who is actually his first time hitting the ball, I think, so impressive from him there. The ball just tricks across though, harmlessly. Finn tries to hit it across, but Shadow, he's just going to let and just watch John not be able to recover. A very smart touch. He hits the ball, self-passes it to himself off the backboard. Finn gets taken out of the game, watches it float. It's a hard hit. John goes too far at the backboard and just can't get out to the ball in time. And then we actually see something rare on this broadcast, and that is an open net converted. It's actually 2-0 to Shad Monkey, but still 4 minutes left on what is, of course, Finn and John's map pick. So this would be an away win. Clear from Shadow. He does. It's an absolute clonker. John has to recover it, and it's not easy. He actually lets it bounce, and D-Monkey in with a shot, and it fools Finn. It actually comes back off the post. Finn had fully committed to it. It did look like it could have been in. D-Monkey keeps the pressure, puts the ball into the corner. John's going to recover it, but he can't. D-Monkey beats him to the ball. The recovery now, as John now he lands from the skies with a very good challenge. He recovers it. Finn's going to try and put it on net, but it's not there. D-Monkey comes in with the rotation. He's now going to be able to follow up on the play with the aerial. Takes John out of the game, and he puts it in the net for 3-0. And Shad Monkey's running away with this. These cam settings are just too fast. Look at it go. Beautiful. Ball didn't even touch the sides. Very nice reaction from that bounce, which was a very tasty bounce. Difficult for John to react in time because it was not in the line of which his car had taken, so the area was never going to be fast or easy for him. And he couldn't make it because D-Monkey was just too fast to react. And that, we have 3-0. And to be honest, there really hasn't been many dangerous attacks at all from Finn and John. Seriously, they just haven't really been able to put much together. But there is a chance here for Finn. But he is on his own, so he just had to take the shot towards the goal. And Shadow's just there. It's a pretty simple save. He stops it, and now he can get away with the ball. A nice touch, taking the ball, keeping it to himself. But John puts in a good challenge. As D-Monkey does the same and sends it into their corner. John's going to recover, but Finn, yeah, he just says, I'm just going to pinch this, it's going to go flying. Now they've got to chase after the ball. And Shadow's just going to be there to pick the pieces up again. But he only gives it back to Finn. Not a great touch. He challenges Finn, but Finn's first to it. D-Monkey also taken out the game, and Finn can't put in the touch. It was just over the bar. It bounces down off the crossbar, but he couldn't. It would have been a fantastic goal, but very unlucky if that crossbar bounces. The ball falls to the wayside, and it is still 3-0. We have Finn and John both on the backboard. Finn going with the air dribble. The ball just sort of stuck to the front of his guard. D-Monkey says, nah, piss off, mate, and just challenges him, and it pitches to the side. But it's only going to end up as a pass. But Shadow in the right place. Defending. The shot wasn't anything too special. It was a nice play, but not too hard to save. The touch is a little bit off from D-Monkey, but Finn's stuck backwards and actually just gets clanged into the crossbar. John, though, has the shot. He pokes it. It's a decent shot, but not strong enough to take Shadow wildly out of the game. And a lovely early push out from D-Monkey is going to get the ball cleared and into the other end. Is it going to be another self-pass from Shadow? It is, but it's not going to pull off. And a good defensive 50 from John is going to keep the ball safe. Not a great touch from Monkey. He's going to feed it to Finn. As he has to try and turn the ball around. Camera's looking a little bit funny for now. And actually a really smart touch from D-Monkey to touch the ball into the path of Shadow. And not only that, but keep them the ball. Very smart play. But that being said, John comes in with the interception, takes 2 players out of the game, and suddenly they are back in the game. A fantastic play from John and the Cat. It's actually Finn and the Cat, or John and Finn and the Cat. You know what it's like. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Tangerine, 3-1 down, but they're coming back into it. The ball bounces down. It's only going to be D-Monkey going for it, and it's actually a weird, definitely not intentional, but really cool trap that has let D-Monkey Shadow come into the game. I think it's just going to slam it into the corner. It's going to slowly burn time down, but there's still time to get 2 goals. It is a 2's game on a standard map. It's definitely dangerous. You would certainly fear for Shad Monkey if Finn and John got another goal. As John is off the wall, but it's not a difficult, not an easy. I got a bit stuck between it's not easy and it is difficult. A hit off the wall. He hadn't got his air roll quite right, and therefore wasn't able to make the touch. And the score remained 3-1. We now have 1 minute left. Ball pops in the middle, but Finn is there. More importantly, D-Monkey wasn't there to put it in, even if he wasn't. As John, out of boost, is flopping around with the ball to the other side. Takes D-Monkey out of the game, but Shadow is there with a strong clear. As Finn is there to recover his hit. The boost is taken by John, so he should be able to challenge this high hit. Although he is waiting to make sure he gets that touch safely. And it's a nice soft touch to Finn. But D-Monkey from out of nowhere just comes slamming through. And a very cool creative touch from Finn is going to take the ball to the corner as he seems to have an addiction for just flipping around. Not sure he can drive like a normal person, but he has taken Shadow out of the game. There's only D-Monkey left, but he doesn't get the second touch, and a great save from D-Monkey is going to put Shadow in on goal, but it is way too open of a net for us to score over here at ERCS, and therefore we're going to tactically fake out the ball and run down the clock. That's what it was. Yes, that's what it is. The bump from Finn has made Shadow's hit go over the bar. So in the end, it's a nice pass from D-Monkey to Shadow. Can he get the touch over? He tries to fake out Finn, but accidentally touches it. Another breakaway there is from John, the Chariot of Fire player, as he runs it into the goal at about 3 miles an hour, and they've got 5 seconds to find an equaliser. The ball could not move fast enough for John, but he has put it in. 5 seconds is not going to be easy. I'm not sure how optimistic I am. I think they've left it too late, but anything is possible. Let us spectate the Cat as he goes for this kickoff. He flips into it early, losing it tactically to Finn, who's now got the ball up in the air, but it's practically impossible. He's going to touch the double touch, but wasn't even close. Not even close. Shadow had missed the touch. It was slightly close, but it wasn't even close. And that is going to be a 3-2 game to the way of Shad Monkey. OCE takes the upper hand in the series, and I must update the overlay. Let me find my little files here, and there we go. Game 1 falls to Shad Monkey on Tangerine's map. Not streaming Pokemon, Pogu, damn right. What happened with you and Team Secret? Team Secret left the scene many months ago. The roster is now acquired by Veloce. Still in RLRS. I'm currently sub for them. The way it is. They played with Neil's Cook in the off-season, and they were quite happy to play with him. So I started playing with other people too, but things didn't really work out amazingly for either by, so I'd stick around. So I'm still on the roster. We shall see. But more importantly, about the ERCS, it is 1-0 to Shad Monkey, and I need to change the map, because I've only got 10 seconds to do that. A little bit Monker S, I need to change it to Bretropia. No, pillars. I don't think it's worked. I think it's fucked. I've done it! I'm a god! Just in time. Open goal scored on stream makes sense since I'm not on the game. I mean, that's fair enough. Yes, go forth. Every time. And of course, chat, do we want MOBA view back? Do we want MOBA view back? Just let me know if you do, because obviously AutoCam, this is what we get. Back on Pillars, where that fateful semi-final game happened. And this is the home map of Shadow and D-Monkey. They did win last time on Pillars. MOBA view? MOBA view. Alright, let's just change. Oh, this is dangerous already. Ball bouncing mid. Finn's having to not put it in his own net, and he does very well, given that D-Monkey was flying in. And he's coming back down the mid lane. But Shadow's going to turn around with a strong hit. John should be there. He is. Sends it back down. He's playing a little bit of tennis. But D-Monkey's going to take it up the side lane, but Finn's already waiting. He's going to slap it back down. It's almost on net. Shadow's going to let it bounce. Can he take it down the mid lane? No, he's going to take it down the side lane, dodging the challenge from John. And now he's pushing. But John's still taking behind him. He's going to bump him out the way. No care given. The 50's going to bounce back to Finn, though. Quite fortunate. He's taking it down the middle. D-Monkey's there. Going to have to make the save, and he does. Sends it awkwardly off the pillar. So John has to wait. He still gets the challenge here, but D-Monkey just slams straight into it. But the ball is going to spill to Finn. Can he take up the side lane, or is he going to try and send it mid? Not sure what he's doing there. I didn't catch that. I think he went for the boost. And he was trying to dodge the demo from D-Monkey at the same time. It was both of them taking out the game. Shadow's got to recover quick. He might have just... Woo, very close, very close. Good ball control. He is going to take it across to the other side of the goal, safely, just about. As both players on this side, D-Monkey misses his challenge, but he ends up getting a touch and takes 2 out of the game. Ball dangerously in. D-Monkey! What? He's a ninja! What? Incredible use of the pillar walls from D-Monkey. He's going to put them 1-0 up. This is why they picked the map. You can clearly see the dominating plays coming out. Incredible shot from D-Monkey. I wish I got a better view of it live, but Finn is just going to say, who needs good shots? I'm just going to slap it straight down the middle of the pitch. And maybe a miscommunication, not sure. They didn't really know who was challenging it. And D-Monkey didn't react in time, and an early flip is going to cost him the hit of the ball, and it's just going to fly into an open net, and suddenly it's 1-1 again. Suddenly these weird kickoffs where both players spawn here. Very odd Pillars kickoffs. I think I like them, though. John with the dangerous. He's trying to replicate the same goal, but he has no boost, so he just sort of fish flops and lands on the ground, but Blue still have the ball. As D-Monkey takes himself out of the game without any contact, Finn's going to get the challenge in. The ball is spilling mid. Is John going to be there? No, he couldn't be there. The ball was moving too fast and he could not react in time. So here comes John, trying to follow it up, but Shadow, he just clears it, no problemas. He's still got the ball with very nice control. He's actually going to put the ball on net, but Finn is going to respond and send it out to the far lane, and D-Monkey can't get to that lane soon enough. Finn missing his touch though. The ball is high. Can D-Monkey make the touch? Yes, he can. Very impressive given the fact that he is still on 228 ping. Everything he has done is on that ping. Very, very impressive. Here comes John with a very nice touch. Can he get the second? He doesn't, but he's still on the ball, although he has left it for Shadow now, and the ball's floated. It is just over the bar. Finn with a good touch to the side to keep it safe as he clears the ball down this side lane. But the good challenge from D-Monkey hits one pillar, comes across, hits the other. John's there to read it. John with the read on the pillars, putting 2-1 the lead in the advantage of... I always say John and the cat. It's Tangerine. The double pillar bounce. And he slots it in the bottom corner. Very, very nice. As we have a lead for Tangerine. 2-1. Is away maps just the way it's going to be? Remember when RLCS allowed non-standard maps to be picked, every team that picked them lost on them. Maybe we're seeing a replica of that here on a similar sort of stage, which is of course the ERCS, but no! Shadow's just going to put a floater on net, and it's not going to be answered. It is not going to be answered. He puts it on, and then John's like, I'm just sort of chilling here. Finn's like, yep, I'm thinking it was wide, and it just goes in, and we got 2-2. A miscommunication. I need to go back to MOBAcam. The ball bounced wildly off the pillar. John has to wait for it to read it, or he still doesn't quite. Spill in front, but nobody there from Shad Monkey to take advantage. But Finn is certainly going to do that for himself as he takes the ball upfield straight down the mid lane again. It's so simple. Takes D-Monkey out of the game with a touch, and Shadow can't react in time. And it's such a fast goal. Out of nowhere. I don't know if they didn't expect it or what. It's just too fast. 2 minutes 15 and they've got the lead again. But this is a high scoring game. I do not suspect that to be the last goal. There's John sending it downfield with the support of his cat, obviously. Ball bounces down. Shadow is spilled so dangerously, and he just slams that. You might have thought for a second he missed. This is such a simple roll. Finn thinks it's going to be safe, hides in net, but the beautiful roll as it pops out to Shadow. He just slams it straight against the post, mind you. But it does go in, rightly so. And we have a tie game, 3-3. Any predictions of this one ending 10-10? I'm not sure. As John with the challenge, he gets D-Monkey to touch it. If that bounced off the pillar, that could have been on there and been very dangerous, but he clears it down the side lane. As I should go back to the super high cam, obviously. As Finn spilling it, it is on net, but Shadow does clear it. This is just wide though, so they will be get lit off as Finn clears it down to the side. Shadow turning it around, pops out the middle, but only John is there as he can go down the mid lane. Where's D-Monkey? Shadow, John's going to get another touch. As Shadow popping it down off the wall there, but Finn will recover in time. Nearly a fast counter attack to take advantage. Finn with a pop. He's going to get another touch. He is. He's blocked it. Can John come in and take advantage? He can with an absolute screamer. John with a bullet of a shot, putting them back in the lead. Tangerine 4-3. Bang! Well, it's a lot better than missing the open net, as we know from experience. So back to Mobicam. We have a 4-3. If this stays as it is, we will have a tie series at 1-1. The ball spins on target, but Shadow's there to recover it. He goes up for the aerial. The freestyle plays as D-Monkey had pre-jumped. Not sure if the communication was on point there as the ball spills to the side lanes, and they've only got a minute to turn around and put the ball in the net. And they are definitely in need of a goal. I don't know if you noticed, but they are 3-4 down, and they could do that. And double commits like that probably won't help, but John with a good challenge. The ball is going to spill to Do-Monkey. Mountain Do-Monkey, maybe. The ball will bounce around. Finn got the clear. He has managed to put it down the mid lane. Good play from Shadow there. However, the bounce is just going to take it on net. On no other map is this going to happen, but John, he's just like, I can challenge you and put the ball on net. Shooting it off the pillar, the ball just bounces in. 5-3, and now a really starting to get rougher situation for Shad Monkey. As we see them 2 goals down for, I think, the first time in this series. It's going to require some serious offensive pushes to turn this game around. Shadow. He's going to get the boost denied by Finn there, pretty sure. So it's going to be hard for them to put this counter-attack on as Finn can recover very happily. D-Monkey with a very good demo though has earned himself some space to do not that much with. I'm not sure about the fake, but you know, it did happen. The ball's not going to be on target. It will spill across safely as D-Monkey comes flying in, although Shadow's already got it. The tandem dribble, not the strategy I'm familiar with, has taken both of them out of the game. And I think if John runs this round quick enough, it will be a simple goal for him. And it is securing... How many goals is this for John? It's 4. 4 goals for the Cat. Definitely strats on point there from the Cat as he puts the ball into the open net, which we seem to be getting better at. And that game has to be all but over. We should be seeing a 6-3 scoreline. That might change, but the result I highly doubt will. As Finn is going to put the ball on net on the bottom corner. A very good save from Shadow. It won't count for anything, but it is a very solid save. As we will be seeing a tied series, 1-1. No matter what, we will see both map picks from both teams. We will be going to at least a game 4 as we head on to our next match, which is back to Standard. And it's also back to Manfield, but this time Manfield Knight, which was a pick from 6-4. 6-4 guys. Shad Monkey is what it is. A pick from. But of course they have just lost on a home map, so I'm not sure how they'll feel about that. Shadow putting in 1 for the scoreboard. But it isn't going to count for anything. What we got here? Breaking sound barriers! Yeah, that shot was something else. So there we go. The pinnacle of esports. What's up, X-Zayon? Zayon. So, D-Monkey just falling short, but understandable, given his ping was at 250 at times in that. And I shall change the map before I do anything else. We have Manfield Knight is what we would like. There we have it. Shall ready up and adjust the overlay appropriately. It is 1-1. There we go. I'm triggered that Finn has done it like this. He sent me these overlays, and I would love that green bar to be, you know, the one on the right-hand side, but it cannot be changed. We must live with it. And I am back in game. Let us go forth. Go forth. Or don't. No, yes we can. Back to Standard, and that means back to normal direct cam. I'm just going to grab some water. Give me a second. as we see Finn in the corner, taking the ball past 1. There's only one to beat because we're on 2s. He pops the ball high, but it's not that dangerous. The Shadow's got time to react. Pops it in the direction of John, who turns the ball back, but it's only back to Shadow, who could guard the ball, but he didn't have that much boost. And both players have actually backed off, but Finn's going to be the one there first, and he has boost as well as Shadow, who will block the ball. And now it's suddenly falling, and a bit awkward, but a very nicely timed touch from Shadow. He is going to win the win to the win to touch to the area, but also D-Monkey is up, so it's going to allow Finn to make the save, and they won't be there to capitalise immediately. As Shadow touches the ball to the corner, Finn. Very creative area from D-Monkey. He's actually going to be in position to make the clear across the goal, but it would be dangerous, and rightly so, he lets Shadow take the clear. As John cuts the play out, but the ball's only going to bounce middle, and the Orange have time now. Shad Monkey with the chance. It's not easy though. Shadow out of boost. So maybe he does manage to get both goalkeepers to commit. So not a real lose there. Finn touches the ball to the side as both dominers on this side of the pitch. Takes D-Monkey out the game. Shadow trying to buy time for him now on the ball. Still trying to preserve his boost as much as possible. Rightly so. As John gets a touch onto net. It's not going to be a strong one, but you know, judging from his shot last game that went in, I guess he doesn't really need it. Only spills to Shadow, who clears it right back down the corner. Less of a focus on possession as we turn into a bit more of a ping-pong game. Shadow is actually going to take the dribble rather than have D-Monkey clear it long. But unfortunately, he's going to get dunked, and D-Monkey has made the touch, and he does. As the ball pops mid. Finn now with a shot, but it's hard to get a good one. As he pops it, he doesn't win the boost steals. He's a little bit out of the game now. Shadow's on the ball with boost. He's going to try and take it over John, who pre-jumps, but doesn't get the read, and it is going to go right into the top shelf. John was very close to making this block, but I don't know. Don't know if that was the right decision. It was very close. Very, very close, but it was not to be. The cat was in the wrong this time. A Shadow with a very solid shot. He's going to just sort of put it on it. Shadow, did that go through you? Finn says no. Thank you very much for the follow. Upper 90 coach Curtis. Upper 90 esports coach Curtis. I know all of those things, I believe. Thank you much. Also Fireman Jones. Fireman Jonas RL for the host. I missed that. And Apoc for the 12-month resub. I didn't actually properly thank you. Thank you very much, sir. That is greatly appreciated. As the ball is dribbled around from D-Monkey, it spills back to Shadow after he is challenged. Still 1-0 to Shad Monkey. As we have an interesting double commit that's going to work out for them. Shadow chasing the ball with no boost. Does Finn go for the demo? No, he gets himself demoed. Probably should have gone for it. Shadow's now got the ball and boost, but a very good challenge from John is going to cut that out. D-Monkey putting it back into the corner. Finn's got to recover. He does. Kind of gets bumped, but doesn't. He actually could have shot there, but he chose not to. He's still got the ball. As he takes D-Monkey out of the game, he's still got boost, but he's running out of it fast. The Shadow times his challenge very well, can now recover the ball as it bounced dangerously, but he doesn't make the read. John's there, pops it interestingly, but Finn's going to be able to recover it. Ends up working out as a nice pass, but a good challenge from Shadow, who is still on the ball, taking their boost rather than going for it, as Finn pops the ball off the backboard, quite dangerously so, as D-Monkey's there, but the shot is certainly not. It only goes to the corner. D-Monkey does get the boost steal, though. Shadow is left somewhat alone until D-Monkey comes in with the challenge and pops it away safely to the corner. A very good play. As 2 minutes 15 on the clock, we are still at a 1-goal scoreline for Shad Monkey, who are having a little bit of a make-out session in their corner, but being respectful of their rights, Finn and John are going to wait, and the Tangerines will still just chill, you know, not sure what's going on. John sort of takes himself out of the game there, as Shadow's actually going to be able to run down into the corner with a dangerous opportunity, but the touch is too high for him to be able to follow up himself. And now he's going to have to go for the demo on Finn, and as simple as that, D-Monkey's got a free hit on the ball, sent it down. John's going to have to turn it around in the corner. D-Monkey with the challenge again, but he misses it slightly. Shadow with a very good touch. He's going to have to 50 it with Finn, but Finn with a good challenge is going to clear it out to the side. And now we have D-Monkey recovering the ball with a very awkward touch, which is going to work out very well for him, as John could no longer clear it, and he's going to put the ball round into the corner. It's dangerous. Finn has to touch it to the corner, even though there's nobody challenged there, he couldn't have known. And Shadow is going to just retreat. You know, they don't need to force the goal at this point. They've already got the lead. So good decision making on the side of Shad Monkey. As slowly but surely, Finn and John are going to have to get more and more aggressive, but they don't seem to be ready to do that. They're still just trying to get the ball around their own end, to be honest with you. But John with the dribble, he's only going to flick it though to the opponents. He can follow though, as they do wake up, but the fake challenges seem to be working out for Shadow. Every time they seem to be giving him the ball, except John's a bit pissed off with him, and he says, actually, no, I'm just going to demo you. And that works a bit better, but the ball's still in their position. The clear, dangerous. John having to make the touch, and now a simple launch from Shadow can burn all the boost from Finn. He is going to commit somewhat to the double touch though. Finn might be able to get a second touch, but he doesn't. But the good 50 from John, very dangerous. D-Monkey went very high on that challenge. If that was not on target, then we'd had a very simple and out of nowhere equaliser. Another demo coming out. Finn is dead to Shadow this time. D-Monkey bumping John as well. I'm not sure what sort. They're focusing more on each other's cars than they are the ball. But more of a worry for Tangerine, as they are a goal down, as a bump coming through. He's going to cause some space. John's stuck on the wrong side of the ball, and Shadow can keep following up. D-Monkey's very close, though. So Shad Monkey not very spaced out, but this is better. They got more map control now. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. It is definitely squeaky bum time for the side of Tangerine, who are trying to make something happen, but they're struggling. And a couple of whiffs going through aren't going to help as things get a bit confused. John with the challenge, putting off Shadow, but now he's got space to recover. Don't know how much boost he has. Only 11. As Finn with the challenge, it's not going to get the ball going the right way, but he does recover and clear it across to the other side, which means that he can keep following up. D-Monkey with the challenge though, and it's a good 50-50, and it's going to buy lots of time. The ball's at the wrong end of the field, and there's 10 seconds left. John decides he's just going to go to space rather than hit the ball, as Finn's got to recover it himself. As now we're looking for a bump, it's dangerous. There's a chance though, he flicks it towards John, but John's got no boost, so nobody can put it in. They're trying to keep it up, but there's no way they can turn it around, as Shadow secures the ball down onto the ground, and they do take the game on the map they have picked. Hello Hades from Discord. And what's up chicken? Tylac to yo. We have a 2-1 series. Let me adapt the map, which is now going to be Retropia. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I will update the overlay on stream, as it is a 2-1 score to Shad Monkey. And the series is heating up as they move on to match point. 2-1. They are on the orange side, and there we go. Overlay is updated. Will we see a Game 5? And if we do get a Game 5, you, Twitch chat, will be picking what map they play on. So do stay tuned and do stay focused. I will be clicking spectate. Go forth! Thank you all, as they will spawn in for a very creative kickoff. Not sure how I'm going to do the camera on this one. I'm happy to stay on flycam. Probably for the best, to be honest, as director cam decided it wanted to view through the wall all the time. So we see both near side players go for the ball. Just pinches which side is it going though. Straight back into the middle wall as John gets the touches across. Very good touch. It's going to keep it dangerous. D-Monkey going off the area, but it's not easy, and he's not going to be able to get it far. As Finn just waits for the touch. Right decision. Gets the shot off, but Shadow's waiting for it. A very good save. Moving on to Shadow Cam. He can follow it up. Probably has to just not touch the ball. Okay. Weird of him to give up the ground there. Finn's going to be able to follow up and maybe take it out of the game, but he does make the miss. And Shadow, having gone for the ball, is actually going to get a lot of ground as John takes himself up the game. But Finn's recovered through the goal. Of course, something you can only do on Retropia. And John gets a very sneaky boost steal. Speaking of boost steals, Shadow gets his own. D-Monkey, I don't want to go on his cam, or else I'm going to get very confused by his... I was going to say terrible camera settings, but you know, they're personal. You know, it's personal preference. As John not going to convert what was an open net, but quite a hard shot. Not an easy angle, but certainly... they lose this game, one that he's going to look back on as Finn puts the ball on net. Okay, that one was a little bit more open. As I have been hosted by J Monte CR with 12 viewers. Thank you very much. Welcome to ERCS, exclamation mark ERCS if you've got any questions. John is maybe going to go for a hat-trick this game as well, but this time it's going to be one of open net misses. Not sure if that's one that you really want. So I'm going to go back to director cam. You know what, director cam is just horrible. I'm going to fly. What is going on? As John takes a much better 50, keeping the ball dangerous in their end, but D-Monkey with a good, important touch. He's going to send it back out to Finn, who didn't have an easy shot, and Shadow will make the save of that one. A demo on D-Monkey will open up the players. Shadow's been taken out of the game, but D-Monkey's already respawned, but really far away from his goal because of the weird respawns on this map. But the ball is not going to be popped far enough to Finn, who can now go up for a backwards aerial 50-50, but Shadow meets him well. As D-Monkey clears it to the side, and now we have John hitting the ball dangerously off the corner. Shadow has to read it, and he does. Finn can't commit, but he did push up too far, which means his next touch is awkward, as Shadow can clear it across perfectly for Shad Monkey, and that is a lot of breathing room they've just earned themselves. But still, 0-0, 3 minutes on the clock. Shadow with a potential dribble opportunity, 1-1, 1-2-1, 1-on-1, does not get the bump. Finn with a very good recovery. John with a very important touch as D-Monkey tried to come in and get a bump sort of shot. And that was a chance, but a good recovery from John and good defence from Finn is going to keep the scoreline also at 0-0. As a flick comes out from Finn, but it's off the mark. But can he follow up? The weird bounce has put him off, but he's put it on net, and D-Monkey cannot recover in time. Very good of Finn to not so much read the bounce, as it didn't really seem readable, but he did recover and get to the right position and put the ball on net. Not at speed, but well enough placed that D-Monkey couldn't recover in time and make the recovery. He did show that he had some boost. It might have been possible, but he certainly couldn't have known where the shot was going to end up. So, we have 1-0. As it stands, we will be going to a Game 5, but there is lots and lots of time. As we see the ball once again bouncing around the midfield, as Finn's going to be first to it. Chips it over D-Monkey, is now out of the game, but can recover through his own goal. As we will see him do. Out the corner of our eyes. A good hit across from Shadow is going to get the ball way into the blue end, though. John's going to have to hit it out, and he does well. D-Monkey not with an easy touch here. He is going to successfully hit it off the wall. He's probably not going to be able to get the second touch, though, as Finn can probably go off the wall. But D-Monkey with an aerial is going to have to force him to respect that and wait on his hit. Finn can probably follow this up. He can. Shadow's going to have to retreat and give up ground as the ball slowly spins around the bowl. Finn taking it slowly but surely. He doesn't even need to force the issue. He can just have that ball roll. D-Monkey with a dangerous touch out mid. If John can win this, it could be a chance. But D-Monkey with a great recovery has sent it way over to their end. As Finn is going to win this touch, though, as the ball dangerously out to midfield. I say dangerously. John was demoed in the back lines, so there was no follow. But Finn, with the solo play, D-Monkey is once again flabbergasted. As Finn with a good recovery off the wall. You can see D-Monkey is just potential to make that save. but didn't really have that much boost, and had only just recovered. And that is going to be 2-0 to blue side, which is of course Team Tangerine. So I go back to fly cam, and there's 2 minutes on the clock, and with a sort of, there hasn't been that many chances in this game. That looks like that could honestly secure it for them, as long as they play some secure defense at least. There's Finn now, following up on his touch. We can see him try and get a fake, but there's not really much more he could have done in that situation. John with a 50 is only going to help it pinch across the field, but Finn is already there. He's recovered through the goal, so he can clear it straight back. Shadow with a chance now, can only send the ball high, so he can't turn it around that quick. Finn with a backflip, though, might allow D-Monkey to come in, but he's not really done anything. He could only have hit it to the wall anyway, and he's missed it, which might end up working better for them, but Finn has recovered the ball, and he is taking it around the bowl. Very much so, he is pushing it around, but D-Monkey's going to help him out, so actually, I'm just going to send it flying, I feel like that. John missing the demo on D-Monkey, but it's not going to matter so much. They just recover the ball to midfield. Shadow's thinking about touching it, but in his hesitation, Finn just comes in and says, sure, I'll just smack it. And suddenly dangerous, but D-Monkey with a good 50 is actually going to pinch it back, and John's going to have to pop it low, allowing Shadow to have the ball. Unless John lands on it, which he does, with a crazy pinch. Could have been even more dangerous if it was slightly different. Finn forcing the ball mid, he's actually going to reset, and what on earth? Somehow D-Monkey has kept the ball out of that net, and they can't turn it around because it's stuck on the inner wall. D-Monkey flailing to get the ball out. He's only spilt it towards John. And oh my goodness, some interesting back pass play has ended up spilling the ball to Finn, who's just put it just over the bar. It nearly hits the ball off the wall and on net, but a double commit. The defense is all over the place right now from Shad Monkey, but the ball is pinging left, right and centre. Suddenly D-Monkey's found himself on the platform with a boost on the ball, and he's just double jumped out of fear. Didn't know what was going on there, and as he decided he's going to flip back round to the back post and take the boost. Finn, if he found the bottom corner there, could have been another goal, but he didn't. Off the mark. But with 10 seconds left, I don't think it's going to matter. The game should be all but very much safe and sound in the back pockets of Team Tangerine, which means, given Shadow's fantastic finish here, we will be going to a Game 5. Twitch chat, what map are they playing on? Start voting now. A fantastic backflip shot, very nice. And we will be going to a Game 5. Tree Fork says Cosmic. Old Wasteland. Arctagon. Bear in mind the timer will appear when the game is finished, so please do let me know, and when there is an evident majority, I will change to that map. 3-0 is the score for game number 4, and we will be seeing a game 5 to decide the winner of the ERCS Grand Finals and Tournament Championship in general, Season 1.5. Game 5 POG, exactly. I will quickly update the overlay, which is now, I'm glad I got to use this, the 2-2 overlay right here. Game 5. Double goal, double goal, double goal, do it, double goal. It looks like double goal for Game 5. Interesting. 2 players on each team, 2 goals on each team. I quite like it, personally, as I clearly go the wrong way around the map menu to double goal. Let's see what they think of this. No shots on Shad Monkey that game. No shots to 12. Can they recover? Is the mentality going to be there? They've been run into the ground in this 4th game. You have to think, what is going through their heads right now? And what was going through D-Monkey's head about 20 seconds ago, now that his lag will have caught up, and his 228 ping. Shots don't register for orange. Maps are broken. Well, that's why we also had 0 shots for orange on the other one. Of course, you know, Psionics care a lot about non-standard maps, obviously, we know, and that's why that is the case. And here we have it. Double goal in the Grand Finals, Game 5. You know what I'm about to say. Go forth. I was about to add a really rude word at the end of that. I'm just not going to do that. I'm just not. Not sure what the correct camera view is going to be there. We'll just leave it at director for now as we see the kickoff come out. Dangerous kickoffs on double goal because the map is just so short. As it comes out in John's favour. Will the challenge be there? No. John's got the ball and he's got the boost, although all he does is sort of flop the ball into midfield, but he does dodge the challenge from D-Monkey. As Shadow takes a 50 and can follow up. D-Monkey and Shadow now on the ball, taking Finn out of the game. It's bouncing dangerously. It's on net. The recovery from John will take it up the wall. Safety. It's difficult shot from Shadow, but he puts it on net, but it's a little bit too soft. Does force the double commit out from the goalies, though, as the ball is spilled out to the side on the clear. Finn taking a 50, but it's still dangerous. Pops out. Can he beat him to the challenge? Yes, but a great 50-50 from John is going to keep the ball way too high. But the ball is still dangerous for the Team Tangerine, as they're fighting each other, not even over a boost, they're just busy kissing each other. Not sure what's going on as D-Monkey misses his touch and is going to allow a counter-attack to happen. Not an easy touch from Shadow, it's just going to fall in. Oh my goodness, he wasn't familiar with how far forward and how far back he should be. And it looks like he's just not reacting in time. And once again, Finn has scored a goal, but in the right net this time, at 4:20 on the clock. And they have the lead. Team Tangerine, Finn and the Cat are 1-0 up, but a lot of time on the clock. And given how most of the start of this game went, you'd be very surprised to see Shad Monkey not score. Speaking of which, they've got an open net, but it's a disaster! D-Monkey is taking the ball off of his teammate. That being said, John was recovering, and potentially, unless the shot was good, I think he would have been able to recover and make the save. But a miscommunication is certainly not going to be good for the camp of Shad Monkey. But Finn missing one of the 2 open nets is not going to convert and make it 2 goals. We still are at a 1-goal game, believe it or not, as D-Monkey clearing the ball in the end, but it's not a convincing clearance as John comes up round with the challenge. It's popping out to Finn quite dangerously. He puts the shot on net, but it's a very important save from Shadow. Is going to keep it there. Finn keeping the ball in the area with a very weird backball bounce. Can John read it? Yes, he can, but it's bouncing off the wall, but into the other goal. And oh my goodness, Finn with another open net miss. What is going on? As John puts it back to the other goal now. We're currently targeting the left-hand goal. But which is the left-hand goal? Whose perspective are we going this from? Shadow puts his ball up to the left-hand backboard as the ball bounces, but who's going to go for it? I don't think they know. As D-Monkey puts in the challenge, but the 50 from John is going to keep it relatively safe. And now Finn can clear it round the wall in the corner. Is the challenge there? No, he's going to be allowed to get the clear off. As Shadow missing the touch, he's going to have to recover, but Finn is there and puts it in this time. This time they do not get away with it. It's a 2-goal lead for Team... I actually hate it. I always call them John and Finn. Tangerine. Team Tangerine. How could I forget that? I was going to say Finn and Tangerine. 2-0. 3:15 on the clock. He has actually converted this time. As definitely scary times for Shad Monkey right now, who have pretty much had how many uncontested goals in a row? 5, maybe more? I don't know how game 2 went. D-Monkey? D-Monkey decided he was Tarzan for a second, but now that he has converted, he will be much more strong in-game, I'm sure, as he spills the ball only to Finn. As you hit it across, and the more they hit the ball across, the more time is burnt off the clock as Finn smartly takes Shadow out of the game. But very good recovery from D-Monkey. But they're bumping each other. This is not the first time they've bumped each other. The miscommunications are now coming through strong for D-Monkey and Shadow. But what on earth is John? What is the cat doing? The cat has got into his head. Somebody help him. He's gone insane. And it's not even the cat in John's head. It's Finn. I'm miscalling it, but maybe the cat's in Finn's head. What on earth he was thinking, I do not know. Definitely question marks in the chat from me right there, as it is 2-1, and Shad Monkey are back in the game. 2:43 on the clock when that goal went in, as Shadow's not got much boost to turn us around. He's going to try and get the boost steal, but Finn's going to completely deny him. Way too easy. Was, what do we say? Not transcripted, telegraphed. As Finn's going to get pressured in his own corner, the ball spills, and they've put it in, and suddenly, in a matter of seconds, they have equalised. D-Monkey just like, you want to take time in your corner? Literally, fuck off, mate. Just pinches it middle, and Shadow is there to put the ball in the net. Half-time, 2-2, we have a tie game. He's going to go for this kick-off. Of course, it should be the size. It does. Does it pitch dangerously? It does not. Finn's going to take the ball off kick-off, but he doesn't have much boost. Finn comes flying in. D-Monkey comes flying in, but Finn will simply dodge it. He dodges the way he dodges the ball and doesn't touch it. John's going to spill the ball with 0 boost. Shadow could have put that ball on net and it would have been very dangerous. The bounce is still dangerous, but Finn controls it well. Shadow with a 50 is not good, and Finn's got a breakaway now. 1v1 situation against D-Monkey, but Finn spills it. It's going to allow him to challenge and make the interception, which he does, but John's there to recover the touch. It pinches out to mid, and the demo comes on D-Monkey. So it's a 1v2, pretty much. Shadow puts the ball towards the left-hand goal. The double commit from the goalkeepers is going to get the save, though. Does it pop it back to his teammate? He does. A very good touch, but just D-Monkey wasn't quite ready for it. He makes the touch. The air dribble is there, but Finn with a fantastic save is going to keep the scoreline even as D-Monkey recovering the ball, but he's taking his time and allows John to get in a 50, and the ball's going to bounce off the backboard. Is Finn there? He's not. D-Monkey recovers. Well done from him as he's going to take the ball across to the other side of the pitch. He takes the ball up the wall as well. I don't think he has boost, though. He just flips out harmlessly as John comes in, pops the ball to middle, and Finn is there, can put the shot on net. It's just wide, but Shadow doesn't know it, and he takes the challenge, but it's ball is put to the middle. And the defensive post in the middle of the goal denies Team Tangerine. I remembered. Just about. As we have just over a minute on the clock, the ball spills to D-Monkey, who's way out of his goal, and he has to pop it into the corner. A very good touch, given how difficult we spotted put himself in. As the missed challenge from John, it's a 1v1. Finn is backwards. Can he put the ball in the goal? Oh, John just comes from out of nowhere and shunts him up the back, and it spills because D-Monkey misses the challenge, and Finn can convert the open net. Yes, you are. I don't believe my eyes either, but he has done it. And the ball bounces. D-Monkey misreading the post, and the touch from Finn dives in. And with just over a minute left, it is 3-2 to Team Tangerine. Finn and the Cat are 3-2 up in Game 5 of the ERCS Grand Finals. There's surely no way that they're going to made quite the mistakes that led to them getting equalised on again, as a dangerous touch from Shadow intercepted well from Finn. It's floating above the ball, but John is nowhere to be found. He's too busy petting his cat as the ball pinches into the ceiling as Shadow puts it across, but is it on the net? No, the post in the middle, the MVP once again, and it's not, but John's missing the touch. Is D-Monkey there? He is, but Finn beats him to the challenge as Shadow is waiting the touch. He's there, he puts it, is it on there? I don't think it is. John misses the save, but it's no boost to capitalise as Shadow, and Finn makes the defensive touch, and D-Monkey's touch is not there, and now the ball is on the other net, and Shadow has to recover it, and he does, but it's dangerous. Finn can put it in the other net. Shadow stops the ball from going in one of his nets, but suddenly it's on target for the other one. There's another goal over there, Shadow, mate. You just... wrong map, sorry. And it's 4-2 for Team Tangerine with 30 seconds left. Oh, it's not easy. We need big step-up plays right now, as John can take his time in the corner, and he does so magnificently, and suddenly they're centering it again. I'm not sure what is going through their minds, but Shadow misses the touch. The pressure has got to them. John is counter-attacking. There's chances there. 15 seconds left. He doesn't even need to shoot. He just needs to run down the clock. The 2-goal lead. Will it be enough? It's pinched across. D-Monkey is counter-attacking. He needs the goal. He needs it now. Is he going to pop it off the wall? Well, he is. I don't think it's on net, though. Finn's there to make the recovery. He clears it out. Surely it must be over. Shadow is just keeping the ball up, but it's over. It's over. They can't get 2 goals unless they're hackers, and we're welcome to do that, but they would still be hackers if they did that. And that will be Team Tangerine, the champions of ERCS Season 1.5, because it's 2v2. And that is the end. And chat, make sure you check out the VOD. Give me an open net miss counter. I would greatly appreciate it. And congratulations to all that have played. If you're ever interested in playing in a tournament like this, make sure to join the Rocket League Discord and be active in the hashtag esports channel so that you can get the esports regular role. Shad Monkey throwing 2 match points and Tangerine showing up big at the end in a 5-game series in the finals. Thank you all that showed up to watch. A fantastic series. Thank you all who helped us decide what map to play as each deciding game of a series. Thank you all. GG's. I must have a browse to see who is streaming. I'm very hungry. I need to cook myself some food. That's what I need to do. Johnny Boy is streaming. Mouse a lot is streaming. Is anyone here streaming? I could host Lawler. Russian Girl can't even put... We can watch an E-Girl stream? Interviews! 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 You're right. Interviews. Okay, so we're currently going to go to the losing team.
Yeah, let's prepare for that.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Shadow and D-Monkey. My commiserations. I can only say
Thank you.
how sad I am.
That's fine.
Did you enjoy the series?
Yeah, it was a really good series. I'm actually not as upset at losing there as I was for lost the RCS.
That's understandable. It was a
Yeah.
you put up a very valiant effort. In fact, you were doing really well.
Yeah.
In fact, up to match point. Up to match point. Playing so well.
Yeah.
After a win on your home map, but then game 4, it just all fell apart.
All I have to say is I regret picking non-standard map because I thought I could like mind game Finn, but Finn's a troll asshole. So
wow. I mean,
I mean, all due respect, yeah, I love Finn, but like, okay, because like Blonde, you know, him and his teammate, I forgot his teammate's name, that's bad. They had a bad time on Pillars. I thought maybe if we chose another non-standard map, could like pin them there, but no. Just played myself.
Well, you
Perhaps
did
I'm
win
not as upset.
both games on standard maps, so you have that to walk away with.
That's the only consolation I have.
It was at the end
I'll
of
stop
the day,
talking now.
a fantastic performance. You know, you made it to the grand finals, and you know, you're just close. Sadly, sometimes close just isn't good enough. You know, and it is sad. I hate to inform you, but I can only thank you for participating, and hope to see you next time at ERCS Season 2.
We'll be back. Well, I'll be back.
No.
You better be.
I'll be back for you, Finn. We're the only grand finalists in both ERCSs.
Exactly.
my words. But thanks. It was a very great tournament. Great start to my morning. It's actually 11 a.m. here. So,
11
enjoy the
a.m.
rest of my
Damn.
day. Yes, it's Sunday, yeah.
That is good. Wow. Thank you very much. I now need to find some winners interview music. Okay, I think I found it. Thank you all, and I shall interview the winners. Yo! What's up, my dudes? Finn and John _ aka _ always. Yeah. DJ Finn, how you feel about this game?
I feel amazing.
Amazing.
I've actually won
amazing.
For the first time in my life, I've actually won something and contributed to said victory.
Amazing.
How does my cat feel? I think that's why the chat wants to know how my cat really feels about this.
Amazing. Amazing. So John, can you tell me more about the role that your cat played in that victory? It seemed pretty impressive that you bounced back so convincingly after losing game 3. In fact, you scored, I believe, 5 unanswered goals, maybe even 6 unanswered goals.
17.
Going into and through game 4 and 5. Is there?
Honestly,
how can you explain how you did that?
I think Finn will attest to this, but I was just getting a little frustrated, especially on the start of that. Like, I missed the goal and I let out, like, serious expletives, like, saying really mean things against OC players when, like, you know, they actually really aren't that bad in reality. But, like, it was my frustration getting buried with my cat. He calmed me down, got me in the zone, and, like, he was really, really instrumental in the vetoes. Really, really like the Retropia pick.
Like he did a Shane Dawson.
No, I did not. No.
I did
not. No. Reddit mods do have sexual relations with their cats. That's not a thing.
Okay, I don't know where this conversation went wrong, but how did you feel when you missed a couple open nets in that final game? Were the nerves setting in?
Just the inner, the inner retard.
The inner retard.
The inner retard came forward. The inner retard came forth, and
I can't miss open nets if I don't barely take shots.
There were certainly some interesting plays, gotta be honest with you, but at the end of the day, you came and you showed up and you won in a dramatic 5-game series.
I would like to mention, I am a console player. PC Master Race can suck it.
Wow.
Well, hello?
Okay, so that's definitely the end of that interview.
Also visit Reddit/r/Rocket
Follow me on Twitter, please.
Right, so I just disconnected. Thank you all for watching. Ricardo Flick, thanks when Finn rigs his own tournament to win. I know, right? Is there somebody who people wanted me to host? I believe somebody said something. Host. Host Bread Boy. Where's Bread Boy? I don't see it, Bread Boy. I think I might be going offline, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's what it is. Thank you very much. I do hope to see some very interesting clips, I must say. Thank you all for the fantastic... Oh, there we go. I can host Bread Boy. I'm Bread Boy. So I will send you over to him. Thank you all. /host I'm Bread Boy. Hope. Thank you.